Mamfo antimi yankukuru. Ami ye de kro imu nsam hye wa no se ka kire ye. O kama akoma atoyem. Na de onimu to no. Ono ne ye de ni gina tro no ano. Ya no nti ye de Ghana kuma nyina hye wonsa. Ama Ghana kuma ba. Wunti na yete. Na neidie ye se EZRA ADEKYIE. EZRA kire oboafo. Ya no nti Kofi wo ye ya nopa mu boafo. Boaboa nsam na no na mfoforo ye. Esan se ye ni ofoforo bia. Kofi watena se ye de yenso ya krado. Ye tiew. Ya no nti kaso kasa.
Right, Ghana, a special good morning to you. And of course, we bless the Lord. And I pay me say clap for them. Clap for them. Abrabo, I will be in the season and in the time I will do
EZRA 94.1.
Until it's my turn, I'll keep clapping for others. It's really that simple. Mama when him mreni obi nyame de na kwa kuduro. And amen ha wo ho ba bia obi de obi akwa kuduro. Denara ye wo obi jao. Denara ade echi obi sori ade echi ejao.
EZRA 94.1
obi ada. Because obi koda anro anadwo be 2 o'clock. Anadwo 2 and okoda e. Oba sori be anopa be 10 a.m. Adentra the system no. Until it is your turn, just clap for those whose turn has come. And now here,
94.1.
Now, I watched individuals being Kojo Ponkroma, former information minister, Asante, former deputy chief of staff and the road minister, now me share individuals are not almost commanded West need to me ewo kroim no madane nkwala na yesunsun wo mo hey go hey life see emre say eni nkaso na de dom kese de o mabe ni micro minority, they are just insignificant. Once they were making all the noise, not parliament proceedings, koso, and they were just like ordinary. I'm saying, yay, abrabo. Wana me far from free back. Hey, Kofi, ya no mo buya na sebe dwom ro na msekafra. Na de otebra sebe dwom kura ma fa fun frɛ na wo fa.
EZRA 94.1 Adum Kumasi.
Du brebi. Onya hwe kro hu ofu anim an wato atwene. Because ne bre na abentra. The same thing. Just look at the NDC. And then you are almost getting to 200. After 4 years time. I know that these numbers will not be the same.
EZRA 94.1.
When it is not your turn, just clap for them. Edanara, your time will come. And you will also be celebrated. Good morning and welcome on board. It is the Aduanaba Kofi Asante and the Radia Sese. Ogusu Esrayen, and Adrom Nene Humbobro. Edasu Cry. Ojama, good morning.
Morning, boss.
Now, what to say?
EZRA 94.1.
What is all crew from home?
Aye.
Okay. Yes. And Zubanum could be Temnebiano or Zimbroom or so. A very nice one there. Samai, good morning.
So very good morning.
We are Boko dear.
Namiatu.
I see. Crocodile. Namiadum. Lacoste.
EZRA 94.1.
Now then I will pray on FF. Na said that's a opera. So crocodile, you know, Lacoste. Then so say FF. And over cancer, me cancer, and FF.
Me say, no, wife, I can't say FF.
Oh, sir. A ball, dear.
Yes.
But as I had a ball.
Oh, there, because I am a pet idea.
A chichero. But I won't more until you shed it out.
94.1.
Oh, Mabaka.
So, Michael Moy.
So, okay.
So, when my
bossing will be.
And Castle Abosem. And my Castle Abosem. Now the better to Abosem.
But who was I with Javasa or to Krufu? Yes.
EZRA 94.1 Adum Kumasi.
and they assist system.
Okay.
But the tipa do nya system.
But sad I can say still or you still open for application.
I say old one the one jai. You know, senka bi anka wo jana ko tu fi. But is on more fee. Nti crofo na da so tipa. Ti bia request ti bi no bi na ko tena bia.
Oh, okay.
EZRA 94.1 Kumasi.
Okay.
Say to better for the na say ne.
I say.
Na say kra.
Sasa for the on we 40 cedis.
I say for
say crofo na 200.
No, crofo me 200 no.
For 1 week.
For 1 week.
To divide by 5.
Nti na say what me say.
Our form
kra in the 40.
Aduteku, good morning.
Good morning, Reverend.
Nampom te say.
94.1.
Jane dia che. Ewie mu nsachra ye.
Reverend, mama na si na menchia atiefo nyina. Say you no, and I say expecting. One organ TV from the Riano na bedi hine na bono. Not just a easy condition, no. It will be expected throughout the day. Temperature number 37 degrees Celsius. Our honor. Cancer now bagana yene Kumasi and important, so I expect it to be 33 degrees Celsius. Na me bi wo Kumasi and as Asante region nsuno ebegugu anase ebeye agada na ebemunum na anwumre no ba nye ba bia na ebenye nsuo ni bi.
EZRA 94.1.
Okay.
Kumasi.
Brother my na wase anopain bi ne ebesan ba won chen. That was Aduteku updating us on the weather and of course said there akwa no. So Sir Mike, that is Ujama Apawa, right?
Yes.
Ujama still as a yachu bi enyama bi enyama oh atamfo ne
do do say this no ya o ba ni na ni sha da nya ho sa
awon da nya papa
Reverend say no bibia ni a ye no kokoam.
Oh, okay. Ti so mabo o mu mayo nka atamfo ne do
EZRA 94.1.
so because as is any no ametiase because as a boy see bebri wo man ye kro mo so mu nitro so mu nitro
enye omo
na dey
yo omo tare na wayo
sa
system no mo eshi
na system na is aten ofie Kofi bi ba to wan so ayede
ya no mo se uze onkwa wote
enja onkwa wote na onkwa wote na ni ska so onkwa wote
se bia no ba no ko betu abo na akra
oh debi enem be someone ye
sa
na yesi abani Nigeria live TikTok anajo
Nigeria mo oh
okay yes se na Ghana kan ho because yesi nkwasa se mo di no TikTok no so anajo de ehu
EZRA 94.1.
Samai
na Ghana hakra nso bi mo ye bi o
wo kurum ha
oh tiki adamfo bi a almost every day bia o follow no
sa
why no so ye sofo why no say e say fa no wo ahina se fa Reverend
aye mammo ni din
o say yiwe ni ehwe
sa
bi mu mi ehwe na e ma no so yi expose o ebiem
what's the problem
fansa kan o yi ni ehwe
what is the problem
what's
their problem
only problem why sofo
no so a man why do you do that
Reverend I don't know no they do it in their numbers so padini ba ho the first day ticket dey kire me no say otimi so be more than baby abe 10k oba within be 1 hour
for anti wo mo ye dey ojama mo ye dey
Reverend
yeah
ndi minim nti omo
na wo TikTok ni so bi
me wo so ba me nkoshi asa nyankoshi asa
for what I don't get
it say the ono no eye no ono no benyeska
asa
TikTok no ono benyeska
oh really
what I say and I won so awo ye no e ma na ne je ho papa na oba na ka say ye wei na wa anya ono watumi you free so say for Jimmy ko sabi mfa nche me Jimmy ko free so no no you free so and very serious amuro mo nyina o so no fo no pe ja kosoro faza fa no na me hwe ade first that ticket dey me say me koso hwa me fi so fo yem
Monday is
me fi so fo yem
ne me
so fo yem ti
me ji
one day pe ho asa na make
enko hebi
one day pe ho asa na make so
enko hebi o jama wa hebi ana
Papa bi nyam hwe bi.
Ba unya bi abehwe.
Da bi. Bi am hwe.
Ehu hia.
Ehu hia.
Ababy out there ye sori a. Na ya mo nya excess bi ahwe.
Oh, ehu hia.
Ketwa bi.
Ehu hia.
Say
e be bu ha woni jiwani.
EZRA
Ko wo hwe ba ko ahwe apeso mfisa ko.
O da bi me
Da bi.
Tikere che me ha ma
Me wo hwe ba ko awo hɔ ara ko ese. Ade yi na no kreni. Wo sa ko hwe bi mo wa. So me hwe kra.
Okay.
Avoid it.
but
I know they can say Johnny. What I say, you flee, and that is the best thing you do. And you don't. I don't need it. I don't need it. No, Debbie, and when you go to YouTube, no matter there,
yeah.
You focus on Ponsanum or watch night. Go,
yeah.
Pai Barker, see, I wanna ya with my bobby tea, ninyom. Worship nom ye Apostle Makiruku, Nigeria, very powerful apostle Joshua Sama nom Methodist minister Sachocho Ro Obia preaching Gugu. Why must you go and waste your time and watching this unnecessary? Somebody said you girl, as a way a suspect. Was a teacher near what coffee kwala na ka che say onima was yes educational bylaws ni na so star
obani no ha da kubi o oh etike so be ha de ndi mta pade kamera fini ona bondi nche me
on na ejiju akoboni
in fact me hear no reverend Musa Debbie.
So don't do it. It's not necessary. It's not necessary because said your work has a more sketch. It's no the content. And you will be a victim. And you see, and you see, some might know what they does say. No, but you see, some might Sadia we are away. No, yes, anytime. It's on the internet.
Yeah.
Internet doesn't forget to. The be position. Internet just say we are buy akra na se be o date and o twempna bia. For nipa bia the hia no a you will never regret.
Yeah.
Because life you don't know where you will be. And then one day you can become a better person.
Exactly.
And what be a better person no man for be pulling records.
And
it's so dangerous. And yet, so you see that there be and now Mrasebedrem Obia and Feru. The people will pull your record. People will pull your record. Say you do not deserve this because you have no integrity. Nanka Obi free person away you could be said Parliament. No society and a private ain't Mike life wouldn't be exactly. So some of these things you can't you to know very careful. Very, very, very careful. And I think that it's very necessary.
Good.
It's very necessary. Quarter. Yes, me offer. Oh, me offer Alaji Sani. It's so sad. Henry Numrena, no, Anopano, be 10, no, be 12.
Okay.
And Yakubu Toniedu.
Okay.
A friend, no, say, boss, offer. Say, I no can offer cool. Nam se me offer bang. Radio Momana, me no we share me from offer precope, offer a mapomco.
Okay.
And me offer Alaji Sani.
Okay. Na Isibuate.
Yes, offer Isibuate.
Okay.
And ti
ya mapomco so di kan kodada.
Ya mapomco di kan.
You can say offer no.
Na akweka me no.
Okay.
But when you said Yakubu Toniedu will not call me about offer Isibuate.
Okay.
Into your kind na me my kakra. Then he added so offer Isibuate.
No.
I've had a very long-standing personal relationship with him.
Yeah.
But I met him since 2010.
Okay.
I was way back in EZRA FM.
Okay.
I moved with him on the morning show. That time on it.
EZRA 94.1.
We know this year.
Sir John.
Sir John.
Yeah.
No, ne Sir John. And ana eba mistake eba me program so. Nti ombe wie you know more din koma that time. And Sam Kujo.
Okay. Yeah.
Sam Kujo. The late Sam Kujo. And former DC for Achoma Kwauma. Tony Nyame.
Okay.
The late Tony Nyame. No, we na me no mu show. And no yeah, regional secretary or deputy secretary for NDC. Or Kofi sir. Therefore, mon time. I want to free. Okay. On so free. Later obey not go say obey the BBA. Our Asante region. So we're all with them. And now a show. Into on air call from Amokom and air call tech. And Tama me move free Inshra Aquak Mano. He was one of the Peninfo men who am a transia. They gave me the green light say Kofi call. Na yebi di wechi ono one me offer Kosi Adodike.
Okay.
Kosi Adodike. I mean I me shada ko ni fie. I sat down with them because they are people who were with me everywhere.
Yeah.
Until I sat down with him offer and I'm on saying I'm person me too and Ono Odike was and they gave me a firm promise Kofi wherever you go we are with you. And they are the first people I used on my show for the first 1 week. Ebra me move call so they have been consistent and it was an unfortunate incident bia one me of Isibuaten
mo kon ye ma Isibuaten ni Alhaji Sani
so
ya kon ye no
I mean it was so when him say of Isibuaten so ne Alhaji Sani are brothers if I don't dey grow from Kwalabre mo I do baby at the point in time I think say na Alhaji Sani as of Isibuaten go tria back school fees.
Okay.
I mean, so when they came, even at the studio, you know, now they had a personal relationship. But they do baby, Kofi Asante therefore, Obekwa camera Kofi, and I think it was a very terrible scene. And so, Alhaji Sani has paid a very, very good price.
Oh yes.
And I think that one penephobia war NDC more. Their memories will forever live because they paid their dues. On a former regional chairman of the NDC and a former lands commission. No, former regional chairman.
Okay.
And we signed by year former regional lands commission chair.
Okay.
Officer Passe. Me offer. Me refilled. Oh, I NDC if we won't come and I may offer. Ni fie kura was a passing crooning and he's a very nice man kind and I'm mostly for now that's what here feel back on so book room estate and no book room and kasa proper food station methodist a chiwon chemo also na ni fie and I've known these elders for years who them say Isham Alasan offer no
Isham offer no
Isham offer.
Oh, okay.
Pa.
Oh, okay.
Omo nyina free swami.
Oh, okay.
Omo nyina free swami.
Oh, okay.
Ishabo offer. Biological.
Me Alhaji minya apana Kumawu TV. Ono no Odike.
Okay.
And Rashid Nusa. I think every Tuesday bia.
Na they were there with
na
you.
Omo ho. They me kwa Asante man. Alhaji ba ho the same Alhaji no Odike.
Okay.
But Alhaji ba me because Alhaji asem o kan ne say mo ha de me fra me bre pa o. Nti no about 2 weeks. Ya ba hai. Ya friend.
Ai.
And also mabro san no wa.
Ewa. Yeah.
Mabro san no wa.
Unse edu baby na o emre.
Yes.
No nya akokra but I think say no one some underlying health conditions be. Nti na I say na of obenzo pante. Even at me former station kra no obefro that one step no aba no oba just say man transfer home kakra. So I mean NDC
he was a good man.
Yes,
what was that? Me old man free mono. Almost every 2 days.
No fro.
Alhaji Sani ne Sewalas. No mo free busa me say eye ne won say kwase. We ka some bi o kan we say eye ne wanya ne careful say on ebusuani bi anya asem. Me dey mean to me be careful say
on ebusuani
bi anya asem.
I see.
And I was also careful. Indeed, Alaja Bob.
A year there, any other way, because I'm young, the I perceive any bush of Winasa. As a bike, it was a very warm hydrate. Do know when you answer me. Anyway, so
Alaji.
Yes, Alaji Sani.
But when you be as an worker,
not to the best of my knowledge. Meaning, ni say Alaji Sani. I think so. Let me get ODK on him.
Okay.
Yeah, meaning this Alaji Sani NDC for a boa pay be the man.
Because so I know be an oko when ya
because free mu Accra.
Okay.
Yes,
no
Accra.
Na unsa NDC mpanifo no e na ekro no. Dr. Sapon and NDC for dan wa maburu nim so. Omukọ ne ho a ombetimi anya bia fi Dr. Sapon ho no. Okọ. Alaji Sani so ekọ. Se walas onya ahwe. Ekọ ko frempon. Onya ahwe. PV Jantoa onya ahwe. Ekọ de mpanifo no na mafa ne didie. No problem. But omo maka no. Maya manipa no mfiri mu ansana. Yakoye bibi so na walas te ase no yandis ni akoye say no. I think say I was say yetimi bibi mo ne ya ni mo ne mu ya no. Mpanifo hwe no nya bibi mo mo. Alaji has been a good father. Yeah. And
for him, I always appreciate and remember Jumedia Wedi for the region. I said be back, he moves in about CC and he's been a father. He's been a father and will always be a father. Ojama? Minim so the win shada nima Alaji Sani. Win shada nim no.
Min shada nim ni sa.
Somewhere in Kuala.
Ba me kaise na me wo me former station de na wo free ni interview.
I see. Mama boa for back na ye nkwa homa so nkokodi nkomo kakramba.
Ensuraba painting work say wo pe grafiato papa na aboa ma wo dan no anya ahodi a ene enhwe ba bia say ensuraba painting works afei say residential na wo pe commercial industrial any interior painting na one be ne papa mu pa na painters ni ankrokra mu pe paint papa pato no mo ko ensuraba painting works for akache na mo to mako ha no mo fa enum enka mo ho free wo manu mu bo so da fo mo ankasa SHS graduates na mawie school no mo ko ensurama na mo kwaje entete mapa na mo so emfa emmom kotodwem wo metro kwan ewo Kumase Meduma number ay 0554 818900 0554 818900 Spanish garlic mixture and capsules enubra no mako dusia ana yakadia bubomuo wobu otena se kakra bia wose ne nase apagya afei enkwammo na nkwa wose akwakutia yade bia no aye week sadia de kuru ne paduanim wopese lower ne blood pressure Spanish garlic mixture and capsules and abenomo wobu ase wodware wia no hota kaka no ano sa no to Spanish no ne bia no afre doctor no acho said ye wodi adre bedi dwumafa sa so and Spanish jingo capsules no so ho we no anti aging wonom no na eboa e ma adwene no edi afrisani ba dwuma ye e ma moja so di afrisani wa adwene mu e ma hwede no so ntwentwom kora wadan ma bawura PFA pharmacy Colina Heba Danny Heba Freddie Menz Misty Heba Habme Pharmacy Baseline Pharmacy Apidank Heba and Obuasi Aya Smart Heba Napa Spanish in Runi be anonym and Chemubi Abroma dia so number ni 0266 114111 0266 114111 DF Oriental China Mall wasi ye kobro nyemu enti watete ne niema so se hu eniema wo to de asiesie wo dem ene de wo de benu anwani nyada uko DF Oriental China Mall watete so se 20% beto ne do so pom na yentu huhusu emfama na wa hyase no o hyase November 8 etoma akosi eye December 8 fa enye agrokra na chakwan ewo ahodro runabout Atinga Junction wa na otonye mabiti se TV na wo pe se wine glasses max mahodro plastic bowls plastic baskets fridge perfume sofas closet curtains mattress traveling bags and a kettle and a DF Oriental China Mall eton wo penchemu bi abroma dia so a number ni 0202 977 777 0202 977 777 open your papa dia now the DF Oriental China Mall Kumi Herbatin say Yamkro Osa na wo so sisi yade na wo so wanu moto ahobanso ntimi ho ba emubo yade adwa wo so amaglako masoso eti wani toba mesra wada eye Kumi Herbatin na betimi aboa wo to a de etie nie wo pe eye nso hye de na wo de Kumi Herbatin na gumsi manum pe na se ayekra do no wonom na nipadua no so atimi anya bodi fibroid nyada etu ase dekudeku enti bowura herba ne pharmacy shop say na ekope Kumi Herbatin ni bi kumasi eye Kewo Fred Mens Osons Pharmacy na ekope ne do so pom Konongo eye Polina A Sapon Kofodua Gabson Pharmacy Ekoko eye Hillside Pharmacy Tema Little George Pharmacy Community 5 Takrade eye AA Mensa Sunyane Green Light Cap Heba Accra eye Okaishin Anateshi ho Anasejo Card Pharmacy wa wapemfo entimi nom Kumi Herbatin bi enchimu bi abromede so number nie 0248 716 402 0248 716 402.
Okay. So Mike, we will deal with the issues on board na yehu what to do, but the gentleman na me kan ho asem Sly Akakpovi.
Sly.
Yes,
yeah,
Sly Akakpovi will be at the message at the Abraham.
Okay.
So Alaji Sani is gone, and it's such an unfortunate.
Oh yes.
Very very. No, bisa Kofi, if Alaji Sani and Oba will show so at your former station, and patron me offer Alaji Sani na Oba mi show so at my former station.
The omo mo kon here no. I
don't want to remember that.
I don't me refresh that video. No.
Oh, is there?
Yes. I don't me refresh, but yeah, I'm so cool.
The video is there. The video is there. but we almost signed and also video and so. They dance together, but I know, but it's very unfortunate, very unfortunate. But so Mike, Ghana's parliament became chaotic.
Yes, Papa.
And more than chaotic. More than chaotic. Nah, it was a shame to the country and a disgrace and total embarrassment to the minority and the majority.
Yeah. But Papa, we know.
EZRA 94.1.
Well, me nim die ba say pe de me metete no ho. Ya de sobo ne bo majority for be brenyi.
Yeah.
Because maybe a minority for the person omoko no. So omoko so ko ho a. Ya say nka a different signal na de ama oman nyina in our democratic dispensation.
Kebenya one party.
Yes.
They were crossing to the
into no any kwan so omoko. So the majority was protecting say all those more in some person moka but the more person
no but in parliament so san come cross so yan come nyina defected. If they had crossed to the majority side they have defected to the NDC.
It's no more speaker area hono
no I'm not going to find a mesh no any the staff authority and the ura parliament parliament dynasty nyina no the mesh sa pomana ekura a esi speaker ni mu and only the authority of parliament.
Okay.
Say omo ya parliamentary proceedings na sa de ne na ho a it's null and void.
Okay.
Ab issue. However, and when the speaker nanim elsa into the house, the chamber.
Yeah.
And that is the authority of the speaker. And that is where they look at for any decisions. And therefore, now there was an attempt to say, come back to
oh, Tamafri.
Yes. So if they had taken it, and can someone back on Wobrashabiano,
and Papa, you see,
and no, but say, oh, NDC side, okay, constitution now. Ya wone ma be nan ejina so a ema obi elus ni seat e wo mrase bedwam.
Okay.
Say nipa na free. Ana say
nipa na yare.
Nipa na yare. Ana say wa cross carpet.
No, okay.
Wa cross carpet ni say who are the minority or majority side, then you walk to the other side whilst proceedings is ongoing.
Okay.
Automatically you have cross carpet.
Okay.
And you can walk cross carpet.
94.1
now at the Omo and so that means that Ghana we've had one party state in parliament.
Reverend, we know we NSC. Me one lawyer, friends, a judge or transfer so on. Now me who say in a way the judgment no was a bit worrying because me the 41 polling stations
and a buy.
We say police stations.
I went ahead to rule out the entire constituency.
For us to say.
Obviously, you can say it was a miscarriage of justice.
Very well, but you see, Emra enya omona eye
Gabi.
No, Reverend, no mona semra.
I want a question.
Omo semra, omo hese be dimra na.
And to so be busu aso omo enkunipa no.
Exactly.
I agree with you.
Yes, entinonka in a way no. Mo fa bibia nko court.
Ezra.
Wey enye first day be asini. When this question dey see court man ruling, who say speaker can say be majority for the can say speaker and declare seat never can. No say there be. I was 7 days. Emrani just 7 days.
Yeah.
E better so answer. 7 days ne be we no. And na the clerk of parliament no. Actually come the EC say.
Yeah.
Pandai seat no, you declare the vacant. In the within 90 days. EC mremu no, I was say quiet by election. The MPP feel say court no any more in ye. You went for an appeal. But there was a clerk no any speaker here there. I was
to do it.
Yeah. And if you have anything go to court. But Enra, the first deputy speaker ever tremu for more than 3 hours you are protesting. Speaker and Kasa by by 1 hour. It got to a point in time the speaker has to who's a parliament the chance speaker sorry. Ejina ho a na ekire se agency muntu obia na okasa bia no I was so ye dima speaker at a point in time it took him about 5 minutes and son okati the eye of the minority
Ezra 94.1
and then later on majority for no so the omo be dey eba be jimu ni na so no omo minority for no ye we na no later no speaker yema that proceedings course rule but me what I feel no say when you dey a was nka koye say ho mo na mo shamra enti adana mo semra no mo pese mo bumra so let the court no en cancel no court no cancel no wie na e ha koto yan konkoto you say court rule say Pandai Michael Nyanda masa hwan no na oye MP a I don't think say Ghana ha e be se obasa be din be fan position the omo ye na no dey to me I think say
they were just being news
we are saying
and utterly you know
94.1
I just who near young fan describe woman but you see we are Ghana near radio we and it's a shame on the MPP say Mike Abraba omo boy when they were in power for 8 years no esunsu sanso no munya no it's a great lesson to every politician wa I would say na Safo we no one na be a hantan je a wo frɛ no kora won fa and now you see their lives awo mra se bedwam nto ma dan nkwala mre ye ni nkaso we ye dis ni asua se bre bi be ba ba ya koa wa hwe ya mra se bedwam wo de bia wo tetem keke wo be wro to ho apa to ase Ghana politicians in yetumi eno ano no buo bia frena wonfa Ghana for Tuaba Epamo Jo Mahama with the humiliating defeat of over 1 million votes. Ne bin sida ewa Ghana ha. Nanado was a hero. MPP was a hero. Everybody jubilate with the voice of John Nana Aduanaba Akufo-Addo and the likes of MPP. The two me ma mumba be jiso. Sorry, I'm on them ni paso. Jenny a hand time. MPs ya from Ukra Mumfa. Munko for to Abama, Mumon for Yabo Aqua, and Mush. Munyobushi. After 8 years of power, you see your lives. How you've been reduced to. Oh, maybe Yadima Babedro. sesi a muye de mmara sebedwam kra enko ba bia ama ayi mmara sebedwam eda so aye adwuma when you are even making noise. This were noise, absolute and utterly noise. Mo baby abrabo awiemu zi amone na mmara bedom ho kwa de nyina na parliament adwuma just say you are insignificant, and that is the lesson to people who Ghana for abre edi to me asabonsa no aka kire wo say momra mesom yen Ghana mayoni na ato abama no so mesom wa na wo wadane akoa na wo na wo som no ene EZRA 94.1 is a lesson to the NDC o na jamu ka say 2028 sa number of seats na mukura no mo ko so anya never. When people have their trust in you, Ghana for nyam mo biem ye nyan no biem yani e die kokrumuti will punish you at the pool. And that is a lesson everybody must learn. We are Marasebedwania. There are people with Jama who call Marasebedwamua. Womo with the Hokranko for beto abama womo. Why? Because they respect their people.
Musum pasoso.
And yes, yeah. Na Ghana ojama why nam sorry sir me teachers come me call for edi watch and say
sika kura say be sound,
but they respect their people. MPC be a woman asebedwem Ghana for di to me share woman sa mu bia mo kwa mo ma mo pasu aso mu fi wo mo
enkra na tie
enkra na mo tie
94.1
mo ya mo tu for kwet because ya mo bra machi
nkranye mo dedodo
the whole region MPP na mukura 44 seats na NDC etimi poly agi almost 8 to 9 seats, reduce entire region to 0 ko be no ha empty enti se Ghana ni awono akoto abama wo enema homa wie ya mugina masebedwam from anopa na mo kwan ya sisi yaro just say these are the only noise you can do in parliament.
I said they kura reverend no mo ye na adwuma ekoso
and I make sure say sisi ya baby o mo do o na sebedwam no wo man call for the entire years aka na ya kwakora amra sebedwam be na adwuma. And that is dangerous for Ghana. Because the NDC 40 or muye. So more heye and now nyame amfa kwam no mo so sorry say ya de mra say yensem yes sem bibi okrom ha eno ano no yawu. Say there's no checks and balance biem e wo mra say bedwam. You will make all the noise. Bubesuya sumoja, they will go ahead and do their own thing. All because your selfish interest. MPCB wadie kwalanketenketia obi kran sedam mo brabo suobi Ghana for to abadi amamo bodi ani die be ma wo mo. Some MPs are over 3, 4, 5 times, not because they respect their people. The buoma wo
EZRA 94.1
Ghana for so aye ka kire mo say adie ya mo ye free SHS MP aba constituency ne manfo ka kire ne say be me na hwe ye kwan aye wa na mo eboni aye na free SHS na free SHS
eno no mo de bo mu asafo hene
nye tumi Ghana form FPP Asante mantemu yembabunu bre ye to abade maamo Asante mantemu problem yenya was not nanado was because we had MPs who were just failures, who were thinking of themselves, who were just selfish and never whom we are madane nkwala ma yese mbebe eni See ade ye pam mo say eyin kokko.
Ye pia
mo. Bi papa no obi maame. Where dey amaye? Money nam go che say kame akwa sesesi amfa so obi ani muso omra bidwem. All because when people of Ghana voted for you and gave you the power, many of you, not all of you, disrespected them.
Reverend. Buffon Herbal Mixture and Ennin capsules, a dray and money memenina and na uyoba bema no wakwati nemu ya diabetes se gono and syphilis a Buffon Herbal Mixture and the capsules and a bebwa wabaswa ode poado krono na woswa pepe new Buffon Herbal Mixture and capsules ni bi anonom na emum se a malaria fever and typhoid and a jawuswa and no a Buffon Herbal Mixture and abenomo bema so ahuba so no agene nesisi yadia wo so high blood pressure na wosan ho aka no and no ye Buffon Herbal Mixture and capsules no your baso na sebi so fibi tegu wa man kabia ja wo ho a Buffon Herbal Mixture and capsules and abenomo adrei wadama a abowura kenso akeba ai wo enkran okai shedraglin haroseba ana nanabwachi heba kumase a dani heba Nak Misty Heba and Adia Pharmacy 0240581585 0240581585
30 minutes past 7 higher EZRA TV EZRA Radio midi Aduanaba Kofi Asante my enko anwaso ne the member of parliament Edema Menshia North Binia Akwasi Kunadu Bemena good morning.
Good morning, also for Nampa Chapo.
Jane de achaye. Oni esi wa break afra.
Very can't
na enra de Ghana for say manye ni ye kura center ya mra sebedwom. Mo ye deda. What's it the only means to solve your problem?
So for I Mamintia Edikai, Mamintia Tifo, Mamintia, one shower share or other 10 videos. So. Let's just say Ghana for Kasa. And I don't think say Ghana for the Kasa. Extraordinary times calls for extraordinary measures. Baby, Omaino and Mushel. Wana Usebubu maybe a chemo afida. Wana or and the sobi afida. Yeah, a chemo. And now one now feel say a Hebrew Muntino. Na omfa won sanya manesem ne o man teacher ni bu ebekonti what die out in a field. I can confidently tell you because the catch was it also starting my way mususu wo baby a o man no anim atresese
EZRA 94.1
FM the NPC amanyuku eye o man no ebi e no beka so yemfa nimo sa no nya wo na make but ni pe bi tie chega se yemfa nimo again I'm more money again. But a more baby, the more your mind, not a muni pound crown could be out. Wahoto, and we need a source of mind ban. They are hell bent on destroying this country only for their political party. And that is a very risky venture. Any announce to a come. And I will say this much around the Kudiana. Oman penini tribu po no there be omoba no me fra ne ntuma no man say oh yes I no person che but the need so I say on be titire o man so man be one party state sabeya yes sa the need so no na etimi aboa no amwo konem prensa so man penini wo nya le tete so man penini maybe also be your mind one party state your trouble we also mind in chichire miensa you with the executive, the judiciary and the legislature your trouble no executive abani yeto that is man penini na pamfo na swafo emoni ade and on your trouble ni December 7th your two we no when you overwhelming majority or the winning presidency you me na odi omodu omani see the judiciary so okay yeah omo fa kwanya sebia so e dey chief justice no edi I say in the because on yet lawyer need him and I judge need him or mine. We don't answer one. And my year ben when you can say, I can't be down. I see a big justice in the Supreme Court.
No, you just mentioned, say, you know, this one your lawyer need you Morgana. I don't think that is the case.
You know, this on your judge need you Morgana.
Yeah.
You know, this on your judge need you Morgana. Only practice as a judge or Ghana. And even to a larger extent, a better German solo practice as a private lawyer. I want to be a member home. A movie and the entire crowd with Jima Jerry Place on almost your mom. Almost how many justices in the African Supreme Court? 7. How many American Appeals Court? And already over 41 Aquacoca High Court. They are packing the judiciary to also move in the direction of the executive. You mean no matter legislature? It started with Ablikuma and all the other seats of the Somoji. Now we need Ablikuma Electoral Commission catches a cut 3 polling stations. And I won't even crack and be a trustee. You mean almost semi Kotuma 18. And almost a 2,000 Koya or maybe Koji. And I as someone Abbey. Young family sanity, you're winning Yemaya Martin on the 3,764 votes and the winning difference, and you did declare. Nippon say on Tiasia or court. And our court is a court to anchor 41 polling station once a man. Again, 41 polling station. Even the votes and the contention in that 41 polling station are just about 500 votes. Again, I send a court to the buy. As like a team and contrast. Any judge, you know, I call Casade, any Cassasi, say, and not 41 was in be. The entire
when you say executive, you are not saying any statement of fact because you have no evidence. Yes, but who make you one allegation? I reserve the prerogative, sir. And the duty submit me interrogating.
You have called me, Mama Nusi, then you ask me the questions. Mama Nusi then ask me the questions, and I'll have to prove to you. But if you tell me, say, yeah, what the facts are, you don't call me. Somebody goes to court to say, Obi Jamaica 41 cities, into Jimmy Kamami. Oh, you are not catching Papa say, 41 million money, but 1,000 Ghana cities now. Then you're asking me, say, Nami in Kanisa.
So the judge could err, but not necessarily a be an influence.
Never. When you have your facts, you can say your fact. But when you call me to ask me the entire yes here, then let me also say mine. I'm assuming can't be any day. I am telling you what is happening. If you know only one, you will not have called me. We know what happened. Why? They went to Tamale for a funeral. I'm called Tamale to go and do Callistus and there and then on the Friday, now judge me and the people in the constituency were jubilating. So, oh, was it ruling the YAV, but the ruling and it's never says, so let us go and prepare. At the funeral grounds and on Saturday and on Sunday, the people, the NDC people in the constituency have called the meeting and told their people of the outcome of the decision that is supposed to come on Monday. What are you telling me? We can get a man confirm NDC for and you say the judgment that is coming, the judgment up until say you don't release the judgment, you know, is in the bosom and the secrecy of the judge. And you don't know who they started jubilating, telling their people to go and jubilate. The judgment is saying it here. So again, I never go on here, it's a make us say, you better why you now we are resisting how can say Ghana for say. Let me tell you, Ghana for country. But we must be watchful of what is happening. President meeting report the third term agenda. Yemfa kwai so yempe or mining institutions in Inasi. Yenye the same money at the end. That is what he's feeding into. Why would you, as a clerk of parliament, write a letter say never declare seats be vacant on the basis say you're serving a writ, you're serving a judgment by somebody said Wako court to a drink on him. Meanwhile, on the 3rd of December, the letter is dated the 4th. On the 3rd of December, the same parliament the same clerk, the same speaker was also served a motion, a written stating stay of execution, which has been duly filed. Stay of execution, which has said, BBPRB all your first hard deal with Chaso Copem say, Judge and only court in the Diastemo and it was given to you on the 3rd. Again, say let's move up, and she said, dear Bonnie, any agenda won't be petty. And better than getting our truck as someone declared accurate to judge you caught a bar and nominate mature letter catch letter commission say 77 the declare seat vacant. Then Parliament and not crack the declare seat vacant and answer the electoral commission declare seat vacant. You can only bring to the notice of the electoral commission say one, and especially when maybe a member of parliament has written to the speaker say we resign. And I say, I'm a bushful of the bottom officially say, Enipa ye bush any we na no ye and member of parliament ever crew so for. Then based on that official communication to you, you write and notify the electoral commission say, this is what you have received, and by the law you are bringing to the attention for the necessary actions to be made. But parliament and the clerk cannot say, you're not let a free court into. You are saying another letter free court into. Mature the country will say, the declare seat vacant into Kotoaba. If you go in 1996, Ayawasu was to go. Rebecca Aduanaba and Isaac Amo, when the matter went to court, on the basis of a stay of execution, until say they determined assembly and judge Becca's and Ennin. For 4 years, Rebecca Aduanaba was in parliament because of stay of execution. So what has changed? Speaker Nemu in just about some few months ago says that once there is a stay of execution, the church assembly Edamo Taboda Sukopensia the Kerry. It's the analysis. It's the analysis and the cracking a issue. So the place seat vacant. It was a simple matter. The simple matter is that matter alone was in bad faith. It was in bad faith and it was not right to have been issued. So just withdraw the letter and let's continue with government business. Withdraw. We are not going to withdraw because you are going to. And you see, it is an agenda that they set in motion. They have other cases on Master that's how they call court to be. They have Subi, they have Temasencha, they have even in Sawon, they have other constituencies that we know. Ablekuma 3, Omukom Sianko 218. Way 41, almost young continuing. What do you think the signal that they are sending? It's Yamu said that is how we are going. And your first executive, your first judiciary, you are telling the legislature into a one party state, ammonia, and your party in parliament. We are not in 1992. We are not in 1992. So they can turn this country back into a one party state. And you see, let him be watchful. Let him be very watchful. In the name, when the president who official or good will, the real no so a super amount $4 penny at Obama. He tried and changed the constitution and extended his time. All the see will be in here. This country must not go on that line at all. That because of a president and no year open, anyone to turn this country into a one party state. Okasaya ni abecho. Okasaya ni ababecho. Omunya omuni padia.
So let's say this narration the right position, the executive interfere and omuchinchim embranwa. Is it a machoism approach and a bit mediacy no quite said you were free muhui?
When raising eludes the person who is or your wiser, it is only bringing to your attention a language that he probably may also understand.
But I know they were still going there.
You see that shows you say sebi. And because when knowledge and wisdom elude the person who feels is right. And when the maize is not planted, the authority of parliament a maize, say parliament cannot work. And now correspondent maize means you want no more do more.
Yes, and come Kofa. And
when the master takes the maize, it means parliament has upon the whenever the maize, you may come beyond the commercial in you see that see upon your demand. And that's why I found quite or Chiam is little, which means there is no order for us to take a decision. So we go say a consideration stage of bills. The young running consideration stage where delete this, insert this money and then now. You tell us that there is no order for that discussion. It remains in actual. It is amazing that is when we move motions and make decisions. So and not all the decisions that we were making, correct if the maize was there. Maize look will be original baby.
We say crown original money more.
Original baby, it was not planted there, so it's a man or reasonably, reasonably, or more to know before we
94.1 at Duke Kumasi.
But more action and the forces until they have a justifiable cause.
So let me ask you, it is the action no a cause for a state pandemonium SC. Now be now what the authority ought to do. Say the emirate system was saying 1 year is also be action into said Obi do material not work committee and you feel that it is right. So you feel that it is right. You see, you can have all the sentiment that you know against the let the minority or let the oppressed be continuously be oppressed. Now feel say, oh, when the writer said, or see AD Cairo, or mobile suffering back, you can say me not suffering, you are suffering command can or mobile, you know, or the Jew for no echo, you need Jew need to man can be, or mobile, or the Muslim for you know Muslim need to man can be. And don't barbe foul, and don't barbe foul, no matter Felipe won't marry, who will be of the
EZRA 94.1.
What is going on in this country now? Yes, because we be minority and we be people, so we might sit home and be happy. But the day I will go now be sick to them, and then will be that Joe and someone there, I will be also will be that can be a man. Today you find people complaining about the first dinner you took a petrol, electricity and insurance to make. If this is the attitude and the approach of the executive and the majority, we are sure to bet like a diamond. And you can some better than Kenya Bosso, or what you need to now we are doing it to son. And one of the costs not the little bit to so
so exactly then and I'm a person mu achieve more upfront and
first and foremost, the clerk of parliament in connivance with the majority. So when the matter started last week, the Fiamako stood up and says, "You buy a many panic woman over career." Then the speaker came and Obeka said, "His timing is wrong. It's on time for 7 days. Because upon 7 days, that is when you go to court and go and move the state of execution." So Obeka, so the speaker says their timing was wrong. It's on time 7 days. Just after you serve and you have to also go for a response. Then they write the letter and say Kofi that will declare seat to be vacant. And then it is instructive. So if we say stay of execution, and we say for taboto, the speaker will not have come to say the timing of the person was wrong. It's on check for 7 days so for them to go and argue. You've not gone to argue. No judge has set aside. Judge Vivian set aside the stay of execution. How then do you go ahead and declare the seat vacant? All that we wanted to tell them is their approach, their tactics, and what they've done are wrong. You cannot go after the stay of execution and declare the seat vacant. So they should withdraw that letter. But O'Brien on solid so Jenny or Masonia and anymore on person by Adia Akase, Adia Mie, my name. It's your Becadiano, so the intention was them to withdraw that letter. We are cooperating. I mean, can't say so. And then the money we pay when we have 8 people. Now we left them to do government business. They are 189. So you read them all the minority. And they perform. Eka one me watch. Now we left them for them to do government business. Nobody raised the matter of call. We are here to say you don't draw woman who pass. But actually, it's in the wanting to turn this country into one party state so that Mahama can have his plate head more. That one cannot fly. And we should not sit there and believe, say, oh, Omo can do rather than some money again. the umbeka no man and then the war Mexico. Wapayo one we live with them, we know them.
And in the mobile quack,
that is a matter that is in the bosom of us. If I tell you what we intend doing, what is the essence of doing that? And it will not spring any surprises on anybody. Again, but we got to bring to their attention, say, and all of you, you might disagree with maybe the approach and money again. Again, but the pretend the idea was Anya Inja. And I've told you, you may disagree, say, one Amuye, say, Kamuye, say, that one money again. Obi the kind of court, yeah, the court, but we're more cultural crime rassle. We're more cultural. What's the chance? The matter has been sent to court. We're more cultural. Court, let's say, once you send that notice, still have the Christian to say anything. Or we shall say, as far as you, or in the 2 in a session. It means to say, I took prayer, completely the castle lady, say the city moment here. That is the import of state of execution. The castle of execution says, court, no, the nice so, compose of the castle lady. The nice so, not just a catching Pacosa Umfi, if you are dining, and catching Pacosa court. Ya pamu, it says, Marcel is sitting in Chesa, ya castle Libya, and battle together. Stay no, ya court, Nepal, you court, and Yana, what you choose. Will not carry Mr. Sophon, who feels I was a year again. Every time I used to pass by them, or call our car no means here. No one that should just say them no a gap beer no with you. Again, a Christian, again, a Sophon, again, one year.
Or Pamo,
and quite as well from Pamo,
or the Marshy or Mopa.
Again, oh, young Peter, you already made me. And I'm in no castle, you refer one day. Pastor make because catch a man to now because send your man and minority for king and only a minute or only the moment you do and the Joe mind not to be a again. We left this country. Oh, never a motto in the chamber to rebel in a democracy. This is a revolution has come to stay. They sang it in the chamber on the floor of parliament. They have a well-rehearsed plan for this country. They have a well-rehearsed plan for this country to take it back to their 19 years of rule. They took everything to their bosom, and that is where they want to take us back. Because someone will say, "If you panic the three woman, might so you family or again, you family." But so you are buying. Nipa bi okase media me mfa ho ana bema obo ne watch will be fa or ne beto afiase he who ever says me mfa ho because of we mu ye hin nipa ne one media me nka ho but can who say what would be the effect of our own family, the decision that the other person will take me mfa ho because we na can me mfa ho the nipa ne take decision we and all the number dem ne ka cho so obi antimi mpia no pa no nsia. You tell me that would be a law, and that is what we are heading towards. Okay. That is the danger of the democracy we have now.
Okay. My main fan common see her. Me say we'll come back to you later. My time now, and so I'm more than grateful. Minia Akwesi Kunedu, and that is where we end our brother. We'll go to the minority side, but I don't pay my minya won so adwentre na yinin komo 0531455105 and 0558 620300 MCR. But I'm home for a quick commercial break. Na fe ya to aso afa course nti wa utie no 053 midi Aduanaba Kofi Asante my enko ahoma ne the member of parliament Edema Menshia North Minia Akwasi Kunadu Bemena good morning.
Good morning also for Nampa Chapo.
Jane de achaye oni asi wa break afra
Obere de Kahubi.
Na enra de Ghana for say manye ni ye kura center ya mra sebedwom mo ye deda. What's it the only means to solve your problem?
So for I Mamintia Edikai Mamintia Tifo Mamintia one shower share or other 10 videos so let's just say Ghana for Kasa, and I don't think say Ghana for the Kasa. Extraordinary times calls for extraordinary measures. Baby Omaino Ennin shell. Wana Usebubi maybe a chemo afida. Wana owo and the sobi afida. Ya a chemo. And now one who feel say a Hebrew Muntino. Na omfa won sani amane skeme ne o man teacher ni bu ebekonti what say die out in a field. I can confidently tell you say the catch was also starting my way so our baby o man no anim exercise
EZRA 94.1
FM Kumasi the NPC amanyuku eye o man no ebi e no beka so yemfa nimo sa no nya wo na make but ni pa bi teacher gas yemfa nimo again I'm moya emoni ade but emo o be wie no de moya o man no na emu nipa ankranko bia no wa hoto eno ni da so on mine ban leko they are hell bent on destroying this country only for their political party, and that is a very risky venture any enam so ayekom. And I will say this much around the Ediana Omanpenini tribu po, Omanpenini tribu pono. There be a mobile no friend in Tuma. No mind say, oh, yes, I know person. But the nigga so, I say, on the ticket or minus or mine by one party state. Sabaya, yes, sir, the nigga so, let me up one work on impress us so man penny. When I tell so man penny. Maybe also by your mind one party state. Your trouble, also mine in Chichia and we are with the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. Your two abanua, a executive abani yeto. That is a man penny, na pound for, na straw for, and money idea. And only your two abani December 7th. Your 2 years, when you overwhelming majority or the Iranian presidency. You may earn or didn't or do many see the judiciary so here omofa kwanya said bia so egerity justice no edi asa yi na because onye lawyer ni bi ana judge ni bi mu man yi owi no anso wa emra ye wa be mu ye ka say akwanya bedan o say bibia justice ni esa ko Supreme Court mo kwa ni ji mu
no you just mentioned say ye na di so onye lawyer ni bi mu Ghana. I don't think that is the case.
Ye na di say onye judge ni bi mu Ghana.
Yeah.
You know, the soil judge will be more Ghana, only practice as a judge of Ghana. And even to a larger extent, a better German solo practice as a private lawyer. The one in the ever home. A movie, the entire crowd with Jim and Jerry Place on almost your monkey. Almost how many justices in the African Supreme Court? 7. How many American Appeals Court? And already over 41 Aquacoca High Court. They are packing the judiciary. Also move in the direction of the executive. You mean no matter legislature. It started with Ablikuma and all the other seats on the Somoji. Now we need Ablikuma Electoral Commission catch say I cut 3 polling stations and I own team cut.
I mentioned Dr. Frank Makomini, I mentioned Mission Nabuta I mentioned the MC or Fensal Frank Usamwa. Open because Kaka may catch my Kuma no to the MP for no more parliament and say, I had your bro. If you say maybe I come, you would have no market. Or catch the dear Bessiano was here for Mungo Court. Make kind and senior Mufia Bamu or the figure parliament Mungo Court. And till next year, Kwandai about to Kwandai, election I acquired 2024 parliamentary no mistake about na se quarter abase ya quarter abane fofora omo ha won say speaker of parliament enyo 50 preoccupy no ye de obutu seat no so what here o twentwan so ama de mra ya adwuma before ye de sa de e koso nti we afọ nyama kide NPP for no enye we no mba ya magada fa adwuma di o e bi se mu no ye de o man she mu nsem 8 good years open ka se we adansini na me se na mo ka mo pije so e de ba de ni hu no mai we mu kan ka bia mamu dollar musu machi man timi enema bo ye de last year bunya sabe ye tutu nyam na business my coach o mo ye provision no musu en na sa na tia na open ka se sa na tie enti be se MPP for mo no munni mo o mun kusia mo no flex jonya ku de ma ne ma ho o mai de ko to aba ye to ba pe ye o
okay with us my father and scholar. Hello, good morning. When you yeah, good morning. When I'm in the say
94.1.
my intio bemena
You, Janaba, no more I am than before. No, I'm on some basket. Help Jan, you look at Sassa, Papi. More pairs matter. Like be an amateur, Nipetia, no easy. And easy, mammy. You see about the bob, just 5 minutes. Energy. Then I know that kind like you want to be so for 2 like in Ghana for a dinner. Oh, man, more job, we are no to come into the parliament, no Munya Simbianca. I don't call Munya, mom, by no man, your mamma, Imbu, man, no man in your family.
and so medasi right after we will end the course here so my mama mienu bi na the sports emfa agodi mun sam so emre
ye bedi bronya na ye no mo nyame adom ye ti ase no ye be ma ye ma di bronya
ye be ma ye di bronya
na obi won so a na enye ono na hyehye ye na nyame de ne ko wogya ma wachiri sa ema no na ye sere adofo
sa
ene tiefo nyina se omo meboa yen
sure
na ene mo frere nyina kamum
sure
na bronya ye ntimi na eni ni ye tie bia na otontade wo mpaboa woto anwa emo wo sika obetuna ha beboa ama ene mo frere nyina bom na yetumi adibronya no ama na yakoro se yeboa nyanka yi a eno na yekoto ne 26 mu no nyame hwe so no abi kwade ama ye ketua bi enso do benya bia no modia na fa bra the premise of EZRA na sa obefre se party na moto manyanka no me so me dia ewo ho eni yebetuka ne ba beje fefe e de ama 0249 337 090 0249 33 7090 se o mo ga so de boa yen eya anwa ye ntade ye ntoma sa ye mfamwa na nyanka party ni nyanka ya pese o mo na jibro nya bre no mode ya ne frɛ ana so betumi dia ba ha ya oba e betwi odin na emeprem so ya da wase pa na o mo di kan de mo dia ba bi no di Asempa Coastal
okay
no ewo kona oben Mountain High School omo so ede aba open number papa ato a bronya bre akọ ho a omo ebedwomo afi Noble One Pastries and Baking Enterprise omo so ewo etimatim mase enso ede omo ede aba o ye dumade bia na pese ye pastries di ma wa say wedding birthdays adore engagement ni na no oto sa from so a omo so na boa nti adofo nyina mra o kakra wan fa beso so na ye mfa emwo nyanka
na enye fe
na enye fe
ojama ojama se ne dia se woni nsheda nyi sao
Reverend
na obi dia woni na musi atabori ayi den sao
EZRA 94.1.
Piero Montrans ne enko yes
good morning
yes na
producer
say in fact what time we need time crown what be
hey that's a mic parliamentarian for my friends say
na why brother so Anopay Yamuachemo Akwaba at the EZRA 94.1 FM, so EZRA Television, and now Utiena Ocean, EZRA TV Ghana, or Facebook, and also Okwa join the page, like it, follow, na share, na manfonya bin show you now the comments up to us here, na ya kind of kama, and so to media, ma brasso, say EZRA the channel, so ya good moon sem, and so a bro no triabo, upper home, Simano, and 9 Elfidremha. The next 30 minutes, the best of sporting issues. If you any amount phone close or Diana de Bane, and you are no mere as usual, and Yasim Konya, or better darling boy Pierron can or no defense no, ebe bana fe, yatanase, na ya dimun komobe bre, bekwa humano so ye bedin komobe bre, and so at the AFRIFA, na ya from St. Jude, made over common on it, na and some way fiaman on it, Ben Nano, and on said the about Drew Blink, say trap production no afe, Okwam Sierra Chema Ben, in Shaba Nations, afe, Opoku, and afe, the second promise, now of Atabwadi, and so boye ewo studio sa, and also it me PP and Fideno Kama, and so it me edemaye. The other can be ano nyamia duma, no me and sa ecosystem no insiabe bono, a sports drive, latest intelligence, little can Mr. Ko abetana say, na be phone na ya tertiary, na ya di jumedino, and so it me edia brownty, and ye call na fe, ya din samado pi efifie, and ya man phone close so, and so abrewa no penemum. Sanonso say a bet way and a boy na anopay so ya di jumadi no and sweatimi abasa obetwa bet kwadia a bet way and a ye kanfo and so etimi ediamao na bet way say en kancho say enya football kwa na ye bet and so e wo mo site or the say other games do draw na and so e wo flip the bottle ni de ke kan na no and also e wo ho a obetimi and so etimi akona fe wakwa bet o na bibia and so etimi akosie kama diamount fa phone no na ebo 3w.betway.com.gh 3w.betway.com.gh na fe bobo onioma no enso ehim na start fa krato atire na onso bet na bibia enso ntimi enkoso kama emfa emao na de tie ne se omo se ye bet influencer na ye ka bet influencer na se ono obet na wahye no utwa wi a code no fama manfo na omo so ntwa bi the more omo twa no na onso nya akra e de go botome no ene bet influencer no Gaming Commission of Ghana a regulate enti uni mfie dunwatwe a untimi ntwa bi eno achi no bet responsibly so okwa akutwa fasika yediwa enkote wakoma eno ena fetwa enti mepatwa nkobo besia nkotwa bet emfa odan ka yajeje light bill diamawa emfa nkotwa bet enkobo besia ena afi school fees emfa nkotwa bet we ya futu a bet we say emfa mawo enti ana wa bet responsibly o madama ena no pay yasim konwa yaje anopa sports ewo adechie no so enso ede ebro no darling boy Piero ede ye hyase e ofie na afie wi a yabeto aso pani se bokọ de
absent me ho ye papa mo ye se usi esiem se ya na eye ni gie otiase aha so ade che na ye hu se ya na eni gie abapa ni ada otwedi ampo no so ase se ode nenso acheye na bibia so etimi ayakama nti yamfa kakra emra na afi wode eye amanone nsem no UEFA Champions League matches a enra etodwa ene de ene eba so nyina no emu nsensem nyina no obetimi ede abana bibia so etimi ayakama na mom no yen hyase emfa free eye the senior national team Blasters aso eye on head coach and currently ono bibia nsiye ono ena ye head coach edema eye Ghana Blasters Bobo Ekono coach Otu Ado ena ene onen centrofo kasa ena o chem se kwan ofa so take risk na oboard the busia farmer dey say nei o jai Dutchman dumedie no kra atwo na obabaye Blasters head coach kra no eno odin chemu no ema say ena Otu Ado edu yanim.
So yeah, I discussed it with my wife and my family, what could be the next step. So I was working in Dortmund as an assistant and also talent coach, and I always tried to make sure, because also we had situations where I was away from the family in football, sometimes like that, when you get an offer from another place. So like you really can choose where you live, you follow the team which is calling you. You need to finance your family situation. So, yeah, sometimes you have to do move away from the family. So I was working in Denmark, for instance, for 1.5 years, and then also in Mönchengladbach for 1 year without my family, and then with me coming once a week. Because it's also sometimes risky for you as a coach to bring your family, and the moment they'll fire you, then you're in a new city, a new situation, and you're moving somewhere else. So you always have to make sure maybe you get a long-term contract before you can bring your family. So and then even still, then it's not secure that you stay there.
That's right.
So I took the first steps alone. Let's say, for instance, to Denmark, and we.
Coach Otu Ado and Sama Odia Tuja Efa Riska Otekiye Ebeye Blasters head coach permanently no ena odi nchemuno enso edi amaya no na enra Jude edi hunsem ebaye Black Galaxies ene omo efu wiemusen akwa akopiemu ewo eye South Africa na omone South Africa kobo ayonkofa akansie na squad no Jude ebobo emi subiem. Yes, Lawrence Osei, Heart of Lions, goalkeepers no, and a Felix J, and also a goalkeeper, Osia Kain, Edema Mediama Sporting Club, Kabadin Mahmudu, a Mediama Sporting Club, and no a defenders no, Isaac Afo, Samatex, Razak Simpson, Nations FC, Ebenezer Aban, Heart of Lions, Ali Muhammad, House of Folk, Samuel Oseko for Nations, Abdul Aziz, and no a Swedro All Blacks, or left back no. Nese defenders enso eno no midfielders no eye Eche Dogli ono eye Siakain Edema Heart of Lions Boboko no Nanakusi Asante Vision FC Prince Owusu Mediama Sporting Club and Salim Adams ono so eye Mediama Sporting Club na eye strikers no eye Emmanuel Aban Bechem United Kevin Nkrumah Mediama Sporting Club Emmanuel Ano Nations FC Emmanuel Mafo Aduana Stars Rudolph Jr. Nana Kwesi Mensah Swedro All Blacks Samuel Atakumi Gold Stars ena Sedu Suraj ono susina kan Edema eye Dreams FC na the etne se Asante Kotoko right back your friend Lord Amoano ene wonya late call up abrantia no ene M10 FA Cup game eba so Asante Kotoko de feature stars ewo kwamo no omubowie ya pe na Lord Amoa asesa de niema abobɔ ne niema egu efiera soamim na otimi adwane team no akopiemu ewo South Africa na akwakosi akan enso edema Black Galaxy bobo kono no so ne update a efiri ho ede eba ene mede ema enso ewo ho yenko yenime na yenko Aduana Stars akache na amafo ebusa se Alex Boache adentina nei yan freno ewo eye mepacho Black Galaxies local blasters bobo kono na obekaya after say Aduana ne Asante Kotoko ede Ghana Premier League game is eboeni no me betre fia eka say Aduana Stars ene abrante no ahye eye contract extension na meeting beba so December ene Aduana no pay a omo atwete enso ho say 25th December ena afenunu mienu eba betrase na afi omode anobaba ye ahye so na omaka contract ehun sem hye so sa abrante no yesi akan ni wie season ni eba na wie ye pe ena abrante no contract no ebeba na wie ye enso ewo ho enti 25th December ena abrante no ene Aduana Stars ebe tenase be sinkunya na afi contract nsensem no omotimi aka ho nsem enso ewo ho na House of Folk National Chapters Committee. Yes, emergency meeting baba so enya sem ketu akra eni braba on the 13th December. Yes, ena emergency meeting no ebeba so ni nyina National Chapters Committee executives no including regional chapters chairman no and organizers omu nyina ebesiem yebeka wonsem pi na mom yenkwa homa no so na yenkwa enkrampotem wo ne Karim Wayo ono House of Folk etitani ma papa enya asem ketwa nsema ekoso enei players ye the players ka ye the bika ye ntwa 3 months ni ade players ni bi asesa omunema every camp ye beka ho asem na ye ni Karim enkodi nkomo Karim good morning
Fine morning.
Na apom to say.
Ovia boko.
Na Karim ya te wonka che House of Folk efrimu ewo MTN FA Cup no ya nte wonka ena enei etitafo no kasa players no so bu afu pa se 3 months ni yentwe omoka eninti no ompese omtwetwa contract nim as House of Folk stand supporter mutese asemo ya eya na de na bam trim de na ka kire mo ena se na sitie
bichiawa wa hefo ene wa tiefo nyina enya House of Folk eya kra House of Folk nema esi House of Folk no EZRA 94.1 FM how team le won si ya no ye hian pai boy mon pai ma team no efise how so buy be change coach ye be change player change coach ye bia team player be 10 near to be 12 10 12 ya twa ma hu say change players no so hu say any supporters no say enquire say change management no say the management no so kan hu bi pa ye won ko fobu House of Folk o ma di be 14-15 years awulowo na azikwe san ko fomu enu we me ka san House of Folk House of Folk uni momo
ya de ya ni mo azikwe ne omo ya hwan mo
azikwe nya dini say dini anamboa
ti enim se management na di bia o ma di azikwe
awulowo nya dini dini me di azikwe na awulowo wuni momo a House of Folk say ni momo omo na apam players apam coaches a now we start ball yi and the ball start from Duncan Tam no na ne has the ball 14-15 and Duncan still say Duncan sa Duncan the team by e go to container ka 1 point e bobo TV 12 o'clock is breaking news amane I say apam Duncan then Duncan ya wuntimi kire say Duncan fa player bi omoko Wednesday crow with the defense with bon crow back team back wo became United the that kind is a player no boys that player na on a say go no and I saw one nearby e hwa na azikwe alpha plan B na player back we friend easy fu Sule how so atọ wa omoto no ese oma azikiwe 10% sika azikiwe so amfa ma no ena debda ka ka ho asem ta we panyina wuto player o san prescribe player no ena pam dan kan free ho ni editi mi se Benaje say Benaje we team ko pension mbeba mo apa na Benaje ka kire mi se ena sa te kwa me ni ye mpan fo no ba ko azikiwe ni egina ona Benaje ka say awulo this player be free India ba na oba India de akwana nya de onya de okay
wayo insema ho na wetin nya ne nyina mu no ene na ma House of Folk ntimi ntwa players ka na
me kire wa tema enti wana azikwe me ka say wa ka say azikwe de chebe pam ampa ne apam no ye pam players sorry coach players ene be si nanu wuli say watara tam no na players binim the cap na mo ba 3 months kwa mo ntu am kapro what is say pia bontene am pia bontene watara nkwa ne hia dia watara de momo ma me fe na agia nkwa ndo padua so mo ko dina agia ho me srama mo nka ntiro bia mo mfa ta mo papa na me kwa bia scan we ba so mo hia dia na watara dia momo ne do de ne back o ofo say ne ma ena ehwe nkola no what I say say bia ansiaga amashi afen ye wo ho a ye nkoti bioma ude jade ba ko tebe bo match na ko du be 6 matches na ye bebo ye wi league no watara board road to win 4 matches ni na maybe that fourth onu ko head to head because that head to head no yeah na watara ntima yen share ne da Samates watara se Samates Accra Lions
watara share 3-1 ni oyintimomo nje baya bedu we se kaya so uhwe away win watara na ye best team uhwe Ghana ha league ye boy na away win watara na ya de ten kaya somebody more support watara nke win league no watara so ka so yet ni na foreign year no wa dey ya ji league no woni ma dey buy adechi omukwa si bono sorry we NCC Champions no regional fo nyina ko siae be kase matro pa omusia wie no mukọ mugosia panifo na awulo na zikiwe orom ka tetugbe se watala ko tia manfo mapak ne tatis nye ni boyo yempepe no botatis na de ade omuka ya na
wayo sansam ni nyina enra exclusively Jude yes ebo voice ni nyina chance voice no ebo voice no ye ka ho asem enti odi wayo minu se nsem ni nyina waka wie yemfa wonsi yakopɔ ya adoma ewia ye be say di nkomo e wo show no so na bibia so etimi aya kama nti odi emra ni nti yemfa wonsi yakopɔ ya adoma ewia ye be fro ni asa atwetwe nkomo why
okay Matthew
ase eno eye Karim wayo ena moten kan Jude eno exclusive voice na ukotwe ye no
na enka wayo si o breaking news amaya
bet yes enra wa break voice no
ye na menu na obi ana
be wo
bara mi tonko production wono se obi ana enti no ebi o aya na ye mpese ye de beba
yes
bia ya mfa man wa kin se ye nti
eno na etwa na mbeto nsema ya na ye kan dada so no na ba besi so o ti ase
enti se ye ani anje se ye nti
asam no
ya se bat bia ye mfi yes enti yes
enra yes once again enra o ya de
okay
o ya de pass a voice no utimi kofa e de baye e betwa nam
entawayo be breaki but ye okay say what we
ye face na fam no nsem no yes you for Champions League
so nyambo awia ye be hia nti me no awie ye ja kwan no ya darling boy Piero ena otene nka no se ono nso ede exclusives na fe other local stories no enso etimi atodwa ede ama no nti Ruben yenya adwuma sharp na fe yenko amano ne na yenkodi nkomo live on EZRA 94.1 FM EZRA TV Ghana e Facebook no so like page no share na efa comment to ase ne kan kama enfama wa de kye no so nyame adoma 3 to 6 Mr. Kowa obetana se na afi oni team ni na ya de extended version sports drive no enso etimi ya dia Benra games e ko so ma day 6 e wo UEFA Champions League no na games no say e na eto dwabobo kwa ni din ene Kairata Amati omutena fie ma Olympiacos ko sho muka ba ko a omantumi ante bobo kwa ni din Bayern Munich omu concede first goal na from a goal down omu eba be share 3 ema Sporting Lisbon from Portugal te Karumba ko AS Monaco ese ba ko fie of France Galatasaray entumi ante Atalanta enra Chelsea ko share first goal na so ade no eye funeral announcement ewie ye no na Atalanta ahyem ye no ama Chelsea ate Karumba ba ko Barcelona omu so concede first against Eintracht Frankfurt na so mu ye comeback eba be share 2 goals and so edema bobo kwa ni dine Barcelona Brenton Jenny Jules Conde wano enenya 2 goals in nasa to asunya man of the match me de honsem enso betimi aba enti Barca 2 Eintracht Frankfurt from Germany 1 afi Inter Milan enra amutena fie ma Liverpool ekosho mu kaba ko mantimi anti PSV Eindhoven enso tena fie ma Atletico Madrid ekosho mu kamiensa omuti kanu mienu Tottenham Hotspur ehye miensa ma Slavia Prague omo entimi ante ana afi bobo kwa ni din Ennin Union Saint-Gilloise amoso tena fie ma Olympic Marseille ekosho mu kamiensa amote kanu mienu eno eye enra games eno so etimi etodwa na matches no abeto aso nyame adoma adese 5:45 boboku a ni din ene Karabakh FK ombetena fie na fe omoni boboku a ni din Ajax Amsterdam enso ediabo ene no eye Tofik Bekramov Stadium na refa ni din ene Rad Obrenovic ono efi Slovenia wono ene bedisa game na fi same time 5:45 VRL omutena fie enso ewo Estadio de la Ceramica na fi omoni boboku a ni din FC Copenhagen enso ediabo ene boboku refa ni din ene Ivan Kruzelik ono ene center referee obedi from Slovakia eno 2 games eno ebetodwa early kick off ene mpacho nyame adoma 8 p.m. games ambebu stream na ni na so paso anwumre alert club of Bilbao San Mamés omo tenafie na omo ne Paris Saint-Germain enso ediabo ni Daniel Siebert from Germany wono ene bedi sa game no afi Okobe Arena eno Bayer Leverkusen omo tenafie no omo ne Newcastle United enso ediabo ni openia ni din ene Seda Gozubuyuk wano efi Netherlands no any center referee OG game no Benfica was Stadium of Light ana Estadio Dalu and so Portugal omoni Napoli and Airbus Slavko Vincic from Slovakia wano any center referee ana se Slovenia and free ono any bedi sa game no afi was Signa Iduna Borussia Dortmund omo tenafie no omoni Bodo Glimt and so edi abani referee no opinion din and Eric Lambres ono efi Belgium wano na edi sa game no Club Brugge Belgium omonso tenafie stadium ani ene Jean Breda Stadion ena tenafie na afio ne Arsenal edi abani papa ni din enso ene Sven Jablonski wano efi Germany ono ene center referee obedi sa match na fe Juventus Allianz Stadion omo enso tenafie na omo ne Pafos FC abo Jesus Gil center referee from Spain wano so ena edi sa game no ena fe last but not the least game ene obia share ni mu no 8 p.m. anumere Estadio Santiago Bernabeu ena Real Madrid omo fera fe omo ni boboku a ni din ene Manchester City enso dia pa ni referee no opinion ni din Clement Topper from France wano enso ena edi sa game no enso hontia no games a nyame adoma ene etodwa UEFA Champions League Day 6 no and also sensemo group stage no and so no na me patron san ye beko enra games baso no me patron him say ne makacho say Santiago Bernabeu no Man City to Real Madrid na omo dia boy ni na coach na ye friend say Xabi Alonso unim say pressure no so ye pa man for class start say yem pam no na yem fa interim coach mra any adiadia na eno na Pep Guardiola on say oni abrante we ye adwuma as a coach and as a player respectively and so omani dini Germany bobo kwa ni dini Bayern Munich mu na me patro Pep Guardiola no ye coach and Xabi Alonso ye player na Guardiola edin komo say Alonso adwuma no dene papa na wiase na opa adwuma mienu a dene pa as a coach ye Barcelona adwuma and afi Real Madrid adwuma as a coach masa time bia amanfo demand emfa ho any the materials available emfa ho any game obebo emfa ho any tactics masa resource and nkofo ni here enti wiase na the toughest job as a coach Barcelona coach and afi Real Madrid coach na so no senka last season modern mo na enkoye bobo kwa ni dini Manchester City mu no wasenkoye Real Madrid coach at that time bia samre enko na so nye coach biem emfa matim no koma pam no dada enti adwuma ne de den no so no o believe say akra na fence Xabi Alonso no opani no betima sesanioma enso e dia ma Real Madrid de hia ene so mu benya abotre enso etimi dia ma no Pep Guardiola ni nsema ono so etimi dia to do say or sympathy e de ma branch because omo relationship adwuma omo na akoye bo mu Bayern Munich no enti enioma ekoso enso opani na ye fence Xabi Alonso na adwuma no ha no ye pa eno ye Pep Guardiola ni nsema ono so etimi dia to dwane Arsenal ebebo game na me pacha opinion din ene Mikel Arteta a confirm say Abrante Fence William Saliba Declan Rice and Leandro Trossard 3 players wey and the game no omo ye out omo entimi emobi enfama Arsenal ene ye Mikel Arteta confirmation ono so etimi adiaba ye don sam enso etimi to anim ewo dwumade enso afi Ruben mami coach na ye Fence Enzo Maresca Chelsea coach no na ye nin komo enra omo share first goal na enso Atalanta bete ehye omo 2-1 na eno na branche anasa openia ni din ene Enzo Maresca say enra omo lose control after say omo concede first goal na Atlanta de take no me pato Chelsea lose control e ma say game no omo koko lose no oye disappointed na o say enka omo so timi responde abra Atlanta enso nya equalizer no say nkomo responde na nka game no anya hwe kra draw bi de enkomo de ba yentie Enzo Maresca.
A little bit of control of the game. First half, we scored a goal, we conceded something, but also we create some chances. Second half, I think we had two good chances to score the second one. And then again, after we conceded the 1-1, we lost a little bit of control of the game, and then we conceded the second one. I think both goals, they are quite, we can avoid both of them. They are quite easy goal.
The Chelsea coach Enzo Maresca na the same way and so atimi atuja Ruby Mame Abrante reference João Pedro and no nya goal no the match Chelsea na your first goal na so kokoye consolation and so edema Chelsea bobo koni Lucy game no na o say enioma bebre e wo wa so musua e the free defeater omusunya e no him say Chelsea after say omu Barcelona omu ewini game bia both local and afi Europe nano yentie Abrante and João Pedro.
Performance out there today.
Yeah, we are disappointed because we came here to win the game, but I think we start well. We score first, but I think in the Champions League, if you gave chance to the team, they're gonna, if they score, gonna be a difficult game because they are a strong team. But yeah, I think now we need to come back to England to learn and to be ready for the next game.
How did they create so many chances? Was it just a case of the intensity levels rose when they equalised and Chelsea's maybe dropped a little bit?
Yeah, I think the first half we controlled the game a lot. I think we started very well. You had a lot of chances.
Yes, and we are crown friend says João Pedro no nso nsama what media to Jafi Ruby Mami Joko one also Chelsea no obebobo be ebo ni yepa na Joko nso de nsama to Jawo say yen kan Chelsea ni bia say baby a mo de Chelsea team we epese e ko no munya nru ho kra munya nru ho enti munya abotre enso mfama team no Joko say enya de se Chelsea enya enso adru ho they are just not there and no Joko one also de atudwa enso no Ruby Mami Joko na fi yentie nsama ono so etime de atudwa after the game and Chelsea elusi Joko si Chelsea and so enya nru hokra the team is just not there and so nsama ono so etime de tudwa na me Enzo Maresca explaining and the entire Steve William wenya game ni bia mo na eno no se he Abrante na dru time bia na omu change tossing no na because na omu hia se omu change Abrante and Dini Wesley Fofana e ma ne papa ya adwuma nenso no abra omu ye senka omu be ma Steve chance amana bem no na Chelsea aye omu chances and I say omu stay there say substitutions ni na and so etimi awie because 4 substitution and so by entino Abrante Steve and no na amana nya kwan and so entimi ama mebo bia no eye nsema e pacho Enzo Maresca and so explaining e wa bra Abrante no ono so entimi anya kwan ama mebo bia fe ma me Liverpool coach na friend say an slot no na yenim komo na ono so di komo bebre na ono on the next step on Mohamed Salah and opani no so etimi di komo say ba bi ogina sesia no e ade say e wo cho mo dwene players a omo ya available sesia no enso eho enye se bia omo kwa akwadwene player ono so enka team no sesia eno ye nsema opani andini an slot so etimi ade atudwa Ruby Mame an slot na fe yentie nsema ono so ade atudwa.
I said yeah, that's your opinion. So I didn't say anything about that, who should make the first step or whatever. It was his opinion. So I'm happy that I can clarify that headlines tomorrow are not what I've said. It was his opinion.
And where do you stand on that?
Where I stand is that tonight it should be all about the players that are here. In the rich history Liverpool has, they've had many of these evenings, but after in the season we are in, I think if you have an away win in this stadium against such a strong team, then it should be about the midfield or about Ibu or about the ones that are here. They deserve all the credits.
Players really deserve the credit and no nsema openi Antony and slot Eddie Tudra after the win ewo Inter Milan gusi premiers na Andy Robertson a defender at Liverpool and also din komo enra after 1-0 win over Bobo Quality and so any international Milan no Andy Robertson and so Eddie SMP etimi atudra na omo recent performance ewo an slot one also as a coach no Andy Robertson Eddie won komo yentie nsema on also etimi di tudra enra after the game.
What happened at the weekend?
Yeah, of course.
Situation within the dressing room. Have you spoken to Mo Salah at all since what happened at the weekend?
Yeah, of course I have. He was obviously in yesterday. He was in training. Obviously the decision was made for him not to travel. But yeah, look, a lot's been said about it. Externally, obviously internally, of course it has. Yes. But yeah, look, it's a situation that now needs to be resolved between Mo and the club. And I think you've seen how together the changing room is tonight in terms of the result we had. And Mo's a fantastic player. He signed the same window as me. I've played with him for 8.5 years. I consider him as pretty much my family. I've spent probably more time with him than I have with my family over the last 8.5 years. And
Liverpool defender Andy Robertson and also Diano na Enra Tottenham Hotspur Stadium na emotional if he say after the game no officially a branch friend says Son Heung-min one also say goodbye cra and so Edema Tottenham Hotspur Bobo Kono and you fans ni now say we free Bobo Kono echo na Enra after the game na officially a branch no and so ewura mu e stadium ha and also a bede farewell and so Edema Bobo Kono enti Ruby Mame Sonny abra na or park na so Tottenham Stadium or abra game no and so ewie ya one also krakra obia say on also call enti eno Son Heung-min Tottenham Hotspur some former captain no enra o join here e screens this one EZRA television EZRA TV Ghana obe say Tottenham Stadium no na say abranche no on also say goodbye mama sound no na fe yentie nsem ne kakra na yenye na yemfa nsem ni nsi. No na me pacho okasa na emom nyame adom awia menim say latest etnasia obemo watie nsem a Son Heung-min enso ekaye e wo stadium abra na ono nso ekra na wako eno de etie no na me pacho as usual ade a wosenka enra Xabi Alonso ahead of Real Madrid enso ene Manchester City game no say enra na wosenka otimi announce ne squad a wono nso de bebo de etie team no enso yesi enra opani na ntimi announce ni na say Kylian Mbappe omunya hu ne fitness level say abranche no obetimi abobi ne anaso ntimi mobi enti me pato Kylian Mbappe twen a omotwen medical report no so obetimi abobi nti me pato enra ade say official squad no opania ne din ene Xabi Alonso enso ntimi announce enti na ye hwe say Mbappe bebo anase omo na mum say ne Mbappe bebo kra na report no e che say obebo through pains eno enso de tia e don sam enso etimi on sam ne doso na mum ma yem fancy a on say Daniel Sturridge ono Liverpool no bebo she goals ni bia ne adia oso ono da bia ni Mohamed Salah edi nkomo Mohamed Salah odo Liverpool pa da bia okaso odo Liverpool nemom ono no onye na dwen se opese ofi Liverpool nemom de ohia eni se obebo game ni bi on pese otena bench no ye Daniel Sturridge ono so enkomo a ono eche se one obrancha din eni Mohamed Salah enso etimi edi enso no nti eno so na ye gina na afi ye de nsem ni na esinyame adoma 3 to 6 sports drive live on EZRA TV Ghana on Facebook and EZRA 94.1 FM. Ote darling boy Pierre nka ye frame St. Jude. Nyame adoma ye be san abeto aso EZRA adechie na eto aso.
94.1 Adum kuma.
Ya chosu. Yemi ye no omosema ye koto mako 18. Eno mo dia etutasem koya. And I as someone abbey. Young family sanity, you're winning on the 3,764 votes and the winning difference and you did declare. Nippon say on Tiasian or court. And our court is a court to anchor 41 polling station once in the month. Again, 41 polling station. Even the votes and the contention in that 41 polling station. Just about 500 votes. Again, I send them a court to the buy. As like a team and contrast. Any judge, Ako Casade, any Cassasi, say, and not 41 was in B. the entire.
No, when you say executive, you are not saying any statement of fact because you have no evidence. Yes, but who make you one allegation? I reserve the prerogative, sir. And the duty,
you have called me, Mama Nusi, then you ask me the questions. Mama Nusi then ask me the questions, and I'll have to prove to you. But if you tell me, say, you are the facts, you don't call me. Somebody goes to court to say, Obi Jamaica 41 cities, into Jimmy Kamami. Oh, you are not catching Papa say, 41 and the money, but 1,000 Ghana cities now. Then you're asking me, say, Nami in Kanisa.
So the judge could err, but not necessarily be an influence.
Never. When you have your facts, you can say your fact. But when you call me to ask me the entire yes here, then let me also say mine. I'm assuming can be any day. I am telling you what is happening. If you know only one, you will not have called me. We know what happened. One, they went to Tamale for a funeral. Called Tamale to go and do Callistus and there and then on the Friday, now Judge Minama and the people in the constituency were jubilating. So, oh, was it ruling in the YAV, but the ruling and its favor says, so let us go and prepare. At the funeral grounds and on Saturday and on Sunday, the people, the NDC people in the constituency have called the meeting and told their people of the outcome of the decision that is supposed to come on Monday. What are you telling me? We can get a man confirmed NDC for and you said the judgment that is coming a judgment up until say you don't release the judgment, is in the bosom and the secrecy of the judge. And you don't know how they started jubilating, telling their people to go and jubilate. The judgment is saying it here. So again, I never go on here, it's a make us say, you better why you now we are resisting how can I say Ghana for say. Let me tell you, Ghana for country. But we must be watchful of what is happening. President meeting the third term agenda. For cry so or mining institutions in the Nasi. The same money at the end. That is what he's feeding into. Why would you, as a clerk of parliament, write a letter say never declare seat to be vacant on the basis say you're serving a writ, you're serving a judgment by somebody said Wako court to a drink on him. Meanwhile, on the 3rd of December, the letter is dated the 4th. On the 3rd of December, the same parliament, the same clerk, the same speaker was also served a motion, a writ, stating stay of execution, which has been duly filed. Stay of execution, which has said, BBPRA, all your first hard deal with you. Chaso Kopem say, Judge, and only court in the Diastemo every. It was given to you on the 3rd. Again, say yes, you will and she said, dear Bonnie, any agenda won't be petty. And then I get you, I want to cut. I said, someone declared across to judge, you caught a bar, and nominate maturely to catch a letter commission said, the declared seat will be vacant. Then Parliament and not crack will declare seat vacant, and I said the electoral commission will declare seat vacant. You can only bring to the notice of the electoral commission, say one, and especially when maybe a member of parliament has written to the speaker, say we resign. And I said, well, I'm a bushia for a born officially say, a member of parliament, then based on that official communication to you, you write and notify the electoral commission, say, this is what you have received. And by the law, you are bringing to their attention for the necessary actions to be made.
We are not going to cooperate with you until Panda is resolved. And we are telling you this. Chief will get it. Government business will suffer. And you are going to suffer. And if you think we are going to go home, nobody is stepping out of this chamber. Nobody is moving out. So, Speaker, We have made that point, and we will continue to make this point. We are not obstructing government business. Now, we believe that governance is a continuum, and we must continue with government business. However, to the extent that you want to twist our hands, to the extent that you have conspired to twist our hands, I put it to you that government business will suffer. So, Mr. Speaker, we are not doing any business. We are not going to cooperate with you until Panda is resolved. And we are telling you this. Chief, we'll get it. Government business will suffer, and you are going to suffer. And if you think we are going to go home, nobody is stepping out of this chamber. Nobody is moving out. So, Speaker,
that we should not be transparent about our arguments. That this side of the house should not be heard on this matter. And I have said it's not possible. No matter how much you chant, no matter how much noise you make. In fact, even if you come and stand on my seat here, I will still state my position so that the Speaker can give his ruling. So, Mr. Speaker, the issue before you is not to challenge your ruling. It is not to challenge your ruling, because your ruling was not even about what happens when one files an appeal. Your ruling was whether or not within the 7 days you could be called upon to remove the member of parliament from the chamber. That would
Kofi, se wo ko ba bia ma de nchi wani mo, ne bia na onanka ni bi da kwam, anopa bosia gugu ni so ama ni tirimu aye ni nya. Dua na de hia wotuja, etiketu eso da ye kase, abodwese na yemfa mfimfim hunahuna wo. Ye kukuru wo, ya ntu mi nanso wutimi kukuru de omanfo antimi yan kukuru. Ame ye de kroimu nsam hia wano se katre ye. Wo kama koma atoyem na de onimu tuo no wono ne yede ni gina trono ano ya no nti ya de Ghana kuma nyina hye wonsa ama Ghana kuma ba wunti na yete na neidie yese Ezra Adekyie Ezra tra oboafo ya no nti Kofi wo ye ya nopa mu boafo boaboa nsam na no na mfoforo yen esanse ye ni ofoforo bia Kofi watena se ye de yenso ya krado ye tiawu ya no nti Kaso Kasa.
Right, episode 4, we are back. Hi, EZRA TV, EZRA Radio. Mike, we are back. Ujama, we are back. So, you read the newspapers now. You far the issues are Ecos or Ghana and Fantua. So, Ujama, do we have the newspapers ready? Okay, my the newspapers.
Michelle, one cratana say the new publisher. na the new publisher no that the course so emrashe bedwam ema dom kuma no edide yo ekasa ye efa pandai city no no enwasem na the new publisher ko wankrata no ebo amane na ECOWAS so a declare state of emergency ewo West Africa ehwe ebiman efa baabi akun dodo no asie no a se de bom betime de hye egu akwam na bambo etimi afa to ma
ba so Mike I learned the Nigerian Air Force Air Force land wa Burkina Faso Burkina Faso I impounded omo aircraft, you know. Now fi omo arrested 11 of their members, detained them, and Asante numre no release omo. But the Air Force omo Air Force in there. And that's why I was Burkina Faso. 94.1. The Saharan guys, you know, omo no at the closure at omo space.
Okay.
So we were omo territory. You needed official permission. They are no more free ECOWAS. They don't want to be part of the African Union.
Okay.
And they have created their own conclave. But Nigeria for no more mama. Nigeria mu ya jemayam. Benin for kwan was here near Kopata. Boko Haram betu Nigeria for so America for crap much my way. Want to be solve problem we. Asem si Benin na mo de aircraft bear 3 bombardier na ayi ti abofra no na wiem na Nigeria flag bo as if say wo mo to wo mo what is that
omo so but omo so person so support omo de so
Benin yeti kura mu na Benin president better TV so ka say bibia you okay
I was say omo di kan de na de si ye no na Nigeria for no yes Nigerian
Parliament has passed has given order.
So I think say bia na
so what support adenu ku ne nkeba enyanko rebel leader ne kra no wadwane tigri adwane 15 others arrested or there's a different story we don't know. Maybe. And I'm talking so they should tell us the truth and let us know the situation on the ground because as it stands now, every picture a painting is Benin is normal.
Yeah.
And it's almost so cool there. Let us know. Because as we speak, the Benin ones are not complaining. I guess so. And if the Benin ones are not complaining, Nigeria for coin. ECOWAS air releases. I wouldn't say Ghana military so prepare. Yes, Mokere. Benin population of 50 million. The entire population of Benin. That is a Togo. Togo is 7 million or so. Afeana has almost 8 million and 9 million. 80. What is the problem? I'm worried the kind of African leaders we are having. Sir Mike, one more proactive or more crucial. Then rich ye in Ghana, ya tab more bro, Bessin, any a pepensano near the Jamaica. Yes, yes, you are earthquake, Haiti, Atame Sabreso, Ito Haiti near the car. Ya tam banche pesie ebodie koko Jamaica kra de ye de chocolate nyina kan wo munkodi EZRA 94.1 when was the last time you ate chocolate ye school nkwale ya ka se be ma omo one hot meal ikure aye de ama wo aduane besia and don't ye culture as Ghanaian because ye we krase bodie aye betwa di no abrewa hey ye de ma hoho e komba de wo du ope ye be kwa akotopono wudina nkyana wani katwere aduane mu say ti aduane we wo fie e de enya bi ni ye de esevo esmo wo Ghana fusuban ye ni ja hoho ho e kyan ye ni ankasa ye de ene ye ne it's so bad. So Mike, I'm worried about this attitude of always outside gentility home cry.
EZRA 94.1.
It's so bad.
Reverend, on sentiment soon
but Sir Mike, you don't go out and collect big name when your children in the house are hungry. You are a bad father.
I know dear.
We are papa now will summon call for abonting as like a reverend minister. I will fear when we hear oh Bruno, oh Teteno, oh Matt, will be me more. Now who now would the doubt from call from your friend is saying, sorry, they will ask, is this the father we know or a different father? And that is why Timothy Becker said, near Sawash of one say, Odi kind show on one casane dear bay. The fear, if you cannot uphold the integrity of your house as a father, you don't go out there and pretend all is well. All is not well in Ghana. Look at Jomama Numkrumo. People are being slaughtered like sheep. Yentimi family to no chairman say IGP ede ne diafwe womo police womo sum ne akoyendi ne ade drugs no bone a man for the wura kura fei na man say IGP o den kofo akọ man temu a omo hwe e clamp down the super even enra yes 14 illegal money one sense car
number 14 I don't know
41 yes they fry yes archers or millions of cedis and naira and iska old one is safe near the other count. And my point is that we need to a woman say intimate be and we are living as a neighboring country, but Samai, what the enya says you crew, Burkina Faso may buy. So what you crony, a woman say, but all shake crono, I shake crona a crony. Ghanaian, we are still not safe. Go to Samai, can't mean Tremo, crow baby, what you do, Mantemu. Come on, car. People cannot even just walk and cross. Yeah. How many police near me? How many military near me? Why are we still sitting there? Not Beni, person you queer. Near to Mikaya home prayer. Hey, a quack of wow. Look at what parliament are doing. Look at what our parliamentarians are doing. How Jamatraso?
Ya to so e woko wan krat anim na me to so e wo the Ghanaian Times said ye na Reverend Ekano si COP Lydia ya ko donko emfoni edaha na wo ba amane se wo ma enam esumasi edi sika ho dwadie no eye posifo ene Bank of Ghana ka wo montama bomu a enipa no aduanan baako ana sese ya kire wo mo ya bo mo kwadu a kire wo mo a ehwemu mapa ekoso na the Ghanaian Times wa kratafa to so dumiensa ene yese amampani abedi akire apa KGL Eve Medical Center enhuntuma e o KNUS ya eno beboa ama pomode ho nsem atimi akonkan na yese eye expert bi so ahia nkrampompuni mantemu a wa mototo adwene sede be yo man Ghana ya pomode ho nsem batimi akonkan yo man Ghana kora enko abibima nyina da ebetimi asinkete ewo apomode ho nsem a the Ghanaian Times kratafa toso dumienu bossa amanie na enra soso de si emrahye bedwamo so the Ghanaian publisher ebo amanie kratafa toso miensa ewo the Ghanaian publisher mo ba amanie se o my Ghana share $630 million efa lithium ho ensensem tie no so the Ghanaian publisher and so ebo ho amanie
na Samai nyame adomo a on Tuesday ena otikoko so ebe presenting the mediation report to the president.
Okay.
On Tuesday.
Okay.
A big case for the country. And I pray said here or share a for no confirm for you. Abudu for no. King Solomon rather fan so now some biaba.
Eba.
And it's my greatest prayer. My greatest prayer. So what hine? Mediation I rather nam no so na wetimi aye wie no. The outcome will be a favorable one, not to any of the parties, but to Ghana.
Okay.
What I say?
Okay.
Yes, not to any of the parties, but to Ghana, because parties in India, baby, one will be dissatisfied. As I'm saying, either you are for or against, because in Yasa Manempire, there, Rebecca said, one is wrong.
Sure.
And ego, Ubai, I will show Mubawi, the ego, I will be a de Casentino. A bed and say, Ubi Bejatum say, you are wrong. But it's my prayer. So, to go course war.
EZRA
Rura,
94.1
King Solomon. You are the to be the people accept.
Tokano, say, no.
Oh, Debbie.
Tokano, Yende.
Rolling time.
Yes, no, na ewo ya chepa na me papa bi ka kire me say okoya adwuma ho be 82 nyina no na ntokwa no ho as a manager no o manage filling station
EZRA
the boy ni ho
ntiza na escalate no this level
Robert was na hadwen was na hadwen by that time no social media na we no na community was in the pa on the time kwa na ekum mo no enye easy there's a ko ache oh na den sanka dokwa den ka ko a do bi o sanka bre
Debbie
na ga so de
be omo no wo abo me mansu nyina mba be
EZRA 94.1
no. There was something I want to also mention, and there was something I wanted to mention in addition to what Koko said there. As of national interest. Is of national interest. But we jama to also I think say I'll make
yeah, to also the daily gist. Na a year or swafo a was share a fisem so on the Munyan Fomun Takamfoni daha and a special prosecutor Kisia Jabe or Nisu Emfoni daha. Na Kratafano I toso me a se Mutaka say Kisia Jabi Chantro. Plotter ye or say ye amanfobia plot to say ye babe kumnua. Police record bi nyina ewo ho nyada. Onumonyamfo mu ntaka say kisi ajaben na ye ntro no wo twa. Adanko eda.
Wonti kisi ajaben asem. Sanka konfo perekunu. Sa oboa.
No oboa no ye the sector minister beka so oboa.
Na sector minister so oboa oboa.
94.1
Oboa.
Oboa
wo bia perekunu. A kisi ajaben pato mi bo. Omo kana ide.
Oh, say, Reverend.
Why na ekunu?
Reverend.
Tama na we ya nkwa no ma.
The position.
Debi. Tama na kisi ajaben ya nkwa no ma. Ah, wo de wo kra agba afode wo kuro ma akra no. Akroma nche wanwe. Sesi awaja nkwa no ma to.
EZRA
What the bulletproof
cases are all following the idea.
What cases ben?
Odos.
Cases ben no follow ben. Who say
192 cases.
Could say Jabi who say among the cases ye penekuno. Me say tell man kisi Jabi ya nkwa no ma. Ana wo de wo kra agba afode a wo ye de betumi. Wo breso ana wo korokora no bia we ku kisi Jabi.
94.1.
Enrechi ya wo me kwachi ayi Martin Pagu atumi edi epoku enti Martin Pagu na epoku ana se wan na epenekunu
obi timi fa bibi ho
obi ka take se Jabi se wo boa oboa.
Now there is a case where Martin say na one of the way odom court no
aye
so on ba about 72
EZRA
94.1 so court yeah baba 40
baba
7 yes
aye the baba 7
I want to look for that
yeah the baba 7 me say you see I've had a case and concern about I'm reading criminal law book back where you issue Kise Jaben only one other is it a Japan also the man is brilliant about the theory on Chradie criminal law or Chradie on for book Wabin the man taught some of us Augusto lecture in criminal law cases. He is one of the best brains. But practically, practically, Kisi Jabi theory wise, Akwana Beni Tidibuano, Wabin Yakase will be a Wabin. But I can tell you, say, Sa office of the special prosecutor Juma Oyi. Wabong. Oh, no Juma so. Oh, no so. I'm telling you for a fact. Say kise jabe o hwe niam ne de ekoso nyina. You see, sabe born yenim boy yenim hwe. And away and na wodun saka we na de atoa and na de saka we na de atoa. De ye me yapa wotimi ka kire ye say. Tama kenofori atako no wotimi nya ho hwe. Kise jabe is holding all the powers. Na even Sir the Cra just commission. It has no prosecutorial powers. And no crano at me bibi. It me court supini obi. With Kisega who has absolute powers. On one can set me and a prosecution. On one can set me effecting arrest. And to me baby the office of Kisejabi. No about the country and say his hands were tied. He couldn't do anything about it. And he watched a fugitive slip in the hands of the people of Ghana. Oh, Kisejabi, come again. What beard what perekuno? Set me slow and I make her and I'm going in so be. Obi catch me say AC na ono na instigate here so obi catch me I will not doubt the person. So I have no reason to say ono na instigate. No, me need any evidence to that effect. But if somebody tells me say onim say kisi jabe na instigate here, I will not doubt that person because I find it difficult trusting my senior brother. I will not say so bet me here, but in these instances I can't trust him. Adiara do no Ghana no baby do no anu ayed you. Ghana ni abre because people are spending our hardcore money. Hey, nkofo a di Ghana scano. Say Mike, papa no what that to me ayesa nkoboa. Na Ghana timi enya some integrity bi. Ya mame anti da package ya kwa kwesi. Anti ama package. Kachira me. If for the Kisejabe, what the anti ama package could do here. You raise our hope, no giants in Simu. Kisejabe come, he raise our hope, no giants in Simu. Say Mike, is it what we bargain for?
Not really.
Is this what we bargain for the office of the special prosecutor as Kisejabe with all the talks? Kennedy Japan. Papa no ya mo nya gidie bi wori mu o. Kennedy akompre kwa Japan. Sir Mike, Kennedy Japan. Okasa ya mu ntie ni ye o. Akompre kwa Japan. Akom jobo. Kennedy Japan jobo. Aka ya na Ghana fo amfi wo. E de edi watam ne yese wo de e den a obeka madafaka. Ki Japan jobo. Kele Japan wo kan okre no. Yes eh obeka madafaka. Ada Donald Trump onto no odidi enkofo atemo live
EZRA 94.1
FM.
Daily Gist wa ana opon kroma soso ade kokobon sembi eba wochirem se womanya ne ntese NDC amanyoko ne dom dodo e womrahye bedwam epese ko mutiri pam ho na amamla no womo eye ensakraye
e wo from asem nto wo mo na edi wo ma betie me na bonsuom. You see one we are Ghana na wo power near to abama na want me ankari hu ye to me free wonsa. This is where you lead the country to. And now how the MPP are helping the NDC to mess us up. We need power 8 years. Journey a hand time and moto na fe the NDC be sam amreni. Now our absolute majority on your day. Now 8 minutes past 9. Yen kwa umaso na ye de senior political science lecturer and of course about this political dynamism psychos Ghana. They are the best people to tell us what are we seeing and what is likely to happen in our future. Dr. Amache Mwating, Senior EZRA TV, EZRA Radio, Kofi Asante. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Reverend.
Papa Bibi Aboko, dear. From the political angle, what are we seeing? The minority looks very frustrated, very, very much left out, and things are just falling apart. Is NDC taking too much from Ghanaians, Anna?
We don't say. Akwenya odi amami. Bichia atifo.
EZRA 94.1 Adum Kumasi.
NDC otini baby. Nti MPP mashaba gwafi. So man tutu omu niema yie. Na mashaba gwani bi eho basem. Na ewo se yetu no so aba.
EZRA
94.1 no nye NDC fum so. Enya dia omo efum bibia fa. Omamra no ema ho kwan se mrahye badwani bi akonwa beto a yetu so aba. Na no kra ni se MPP mo mo kwan a NDC edi omo mrahye badwafo nko a betena aban mu mrahye badwafie no omo aso oman no. Ni nyina nso esi a na enam emraso na esi enye dufudi pe na obia ye enye efum na obia efum bibia emo ekobasa na amanyoko MPP no na ama no ho kwan omo eni ahodin a edi kura tumi, the power to control and to use in a way super bam for so they don't have it.
EZRA 94.1.
The issue of this Pandai case, it's legal though, but let's look at it from a year amanyosem anywhere. Is that the best way democracy ye championing or share the enra na dom kume eye?
Bad politics.
EZRA 94.1 Adum Kumasi.
Bad politics. Amanyosem politics. Edan ho adi ewo emramu. Edan ho adi ewo emramu. Emra no ena ekyerekye ekwan ya amanyosem no emfa so. Ti die di kan ni say court say Pandai City no abeda ho se obi antu anamon ema court kesie bi en cancel sa ruling no sa temo no enimu a atemo no na eye adwuma nti emransem we fa ho stay of executions in sentence no mentimi nko ho menyamra nimni nti ho de ninko nemom ene da mitie nsem no mienu minority position, MPP position in parliament, NDC position in parliament. Ibusa me ho asem bako aden na MPP ama kwan ama the speaker of parliament and rule on the issue. Aden no mama kwan honey politics, honey nyemra. Omo mienu ede omo ejina bia ewo mramu no eto ho. Fortunately, the Speaker of Parliament himself is a lawyer. And then Omama Kwan, in his capacity as the Speaker, a Kwambiso, or any ruling, I say, Otemoni, a judge, out here. I don't know, Mama Kwan, I'm an
EZRA 94.1.
The whole any aspects of the politics are now a disturbing. And no empty. And basa you are here, no, is here. The question is, were they afraid? Say ruling no M1 or one. EZRA, Fred, lawyers, T2, Omo Munye, NDC, na MPP. No one church, that principle of stay of execution. because I no pay me television Manchester South Member of Parliament Joy News or say the pendency of a stay of execution in itself implies that the stay of execution has been activated. My friend lawyer be on chain or say ntisa lawyer ya me friend be onye politically aligned or you be a miami nim no lawyer okay university you can say me chire na de kra chire no akoye law o nim de kese wo or say said the Manchester South MP no kano ntisa but enye ho na meko aden ne da omo speaker anru na in place of that the violence in a year juma and what their actions represented violence politically.
Okay,
it was unruly, it was violent.
I see. Doc, my men now was so hard not to waste much of your time. Baby near Bessan get in touch. Dr. Martin Boachena, I tell you, any income. Rujama Fabua for brain, I in Vina.
Jollof Adrian Papa, if you whoop a jollof and a fried rice, who call jollof kin for a catchy on betimi abwao. Into occasion be a not to suffer jollof kin for now a moment when we are near a was here. Growth room, I adria set a phone of a broke a book room and one more branches in a war. Number 0248 552 471 0248 552 471. Ernest Ontiment say a banner says stretch mass a gunum jenny. Sanso so na nantema propo wo so enkabia bidwa wo a fa bisiesie ho na wo ho enteproje awake natural capsules no so e wo ho aduro yi ema ne mmemme nyina enom ebusti immune system no ebo so ema wo so agonoria wo so no etu osese deku afeso emuonu muti yankasa wo ba pemfo wo ba chan ama abanofo ene yakwada wonya frihia no dumyenu entimi ennom sa aduro yi number 0245079915 0245079915. Enshraba Drilling Company say, Boho na peso betuma wanasewa. Wombe banu ma betu ne papa mu pa. Na pump installation so wamoje. Wamo so mutugumu no eya krojin. Baby a wo bia no. To safra mo no mo fa wo modern machines no embetu eye boho no emfama wo. Kumase
obi hwehwe wo mo den.
Eni ma menya na me fa number no tudwa.
Yeah, so omo nsu no.
Ebe
se otu ahun se bo betuma wo. Na ama onsan emetu biu.
Ori amu ye ombesa
ho
no.
But we mo de wa betena se. Wa behwe ba bia we no wa betu nsu no. Opeketo betu ama wo. Kese betu ama wo. Be bekiso nsu ne ni ate. Project Asana oja hako nti panifo awro okromo nyina omunsu no on etu panifo nyina nti ana na panini bisa mso meme busa masere nti panifo okromo nyina
na omo no they don't just do try and error you can test the assassin.
Yes,
they who say ha nsu be wo ho.
Yes,
water table ni ni you two are how many meters you be concern in nsu answer no maba the machines dey be omo dey no dey for na wo TV ni so no na oba Facebook page. Yes, to aso
Kumase obenya wo mo ho sunyani brekum enkran ena afei obwase ba bia wo bia eno asa wo from no mabadi duma no ama wo 0244 496 632 0244 496 632. So for Reko Heba Center, Reko Heba Meshaba, on one of my corner na yo ya, Coco was so pressure ni siatica, Reko Heba Meshani betimi Ediwa Kejimo. The doso pom a promise heba or your pa, Posaka heba in room, Abidang su ewum room, number 0244 470 067 0244 470 067. Right Angel Heba was a relief formula. Eye nubinani ya hamani ya kabomuo ayam kama ediagu konkomu enti se osa wo so eni amatan wo wo ma aduane ntim digest no wada manu a Right Angel Heba osa relief formula ibi na odi adidwuma enchemo bi abromedia so number 0530 248 485 0530 248 485.
Orabe enterprise catcher say broja na eba no wasan kane na di ahini pa be bia ma won hyeren na emwa erunti yedi broja no na the creative light ahodo afi channeliers crystal light fluorescent corner light mo nso a mo yɛ assembly members a mo pɛ street light ahodoɔ nyinaa no yobi ɛwɔ yɛaso yɛ wall light ɛna afei rub light na no ɛbɔ fie wɔtumi sɛ yes ɛte yerɛ mpaa ama efie wɔn nso atumi ayɛ anika wopɛ ceiling fan standing fans ahodoɔ nyinaa yobi ɛwɔ yɛaso yɛ electrical fittings ahodoɔ nyinaa no brɛ yɛaso yɛ nneɛma obi na mmom wɔyɛ sɛ ɛde bɛma wɔn so na akɔgugu daa no soɔ no wɔyɛ a kyerɛ sɛ standard authority foɔ agye atum a bɛtumi aboa paa na akyɛ yie gya kɔtɔ fie wɔ a wɔyɛ ano nti no egya no ntumi ɛnhyɛ fie no mɔde anaba nneɛma quality wɔyɛ sahodoɔ nyinaa na ɛfa kɔ wɔyɛ awo fie no na deɛ meka nie ɔmo sɛ yɛnka nkyɛw sɛ ɔmo so yɛ na emienu baako ɛwɔ buakɔ a ɛna baako nso wɔ adum kumase yɛ a ɔmɔde ana from wɔ akyiri na wɔntumi ɛmma fra ahomaturufo yi ɔbɛyɛ bi aka ma no de amaka na ɔmo nso ɛde abrɛw 0208 727 907 0208 727 907 afei yɛn kɔpɛ dupa na duro ne bebenya no ɛwɔ Gwambe aso yɛ na yɛhwɛ wɔ yɛ mo dupa a betumi asa yarewa ɛde ama wɔ ɛno nti sɛ ɛyɛ stomach ulcer menstrual disorders and sexual weakness STDs infertility awɔ ho ayɛ den de ama wɔyɛ diabetes so na ne yɛ twa koraa ani anaasɛ typhoid bi ɛna wɔnya edi wo yam ama wankasa tumi sɛ yes typhoid yɛ ba me so akyɛ ɛnkɔ hypertension anaasɛ ebi a wɔn nso no osɔre anaasɛ wɔn nso yɛ bisibisi wɔntumi ehu adeɛ mu nyinaa no muntu anamo na momra Gwambe Herbal and Homeopathic Clinic yɛ no ɛyɛ herbal treatment ɛna afei nso no ɛyɛ homeopathy ntuba ɛbɛhwɛw na nso yare no nyinaa atumi akɔ yɛwɔ laboratory service ɛna afei ultrasound scan machine a bɛhwɛ nipadua no mu yɛyɛ massage nso ɛwɔ yɛaso yɛ donyina ɛna yɛwɔ ɛdwo so donyina dodo buadi a oso kɔ ɛdwo so donyina adwada kɔsi mimenda ɛyɛ adwuma frɛ yɛn 0241587674 0241587674 na afei yɛnyɛ wɔ so na divine garlic mixture ɛna meka mfa ma wɔ garlic ɛyɛ duro bia gya to wiase nyinaa sɛ garlic woyɛ aduane bi da mu a boa paa ma wo nso wotumi nya ahoɔden yie nti mo a monya akomayareɛ wo a stroke bi ɛwɔ soɔ hypertension diabetes constipation wotumi nya na yie ɛna wopɛ sɛ wo ho ɛtumi tɔ wo a mo nyinaa no mo mmɔde ana mompɛ divine garlic ne bi ɛnom saa nso na honam yɛ ɔmmerɛ nso a waduru paa ɛne divine garlic mixture wɔn nso a wɔnyɛ infection biara no wɔde ana pɛ bi bɛtɔ do bi ɔman Ghana wura hɔ a ɛyɛ divine garlic ɛno ɛna mansan agya to mu a ɛsɛ yɛra ahodoɔ wɔn nso bɛnya bi atɔ wobɛdɔ pɛ tu nso ano afrɛ doctor 0530 172 086 0530 172 086 papa mpacho yɛkɔ
okay
na menya ɛyie kakra
okay
we a painful exit otwi na bobo ya ɛna car ɛkɔ etwifa ne so Andy Justice Buadu Andy Justice Buadu Starboy ɛna ne yɛfrɛ no a
nkafra
ɛwɔ subiri nkwanta menuan wa toa nananom ɛwɔ nsia nyame adom ɔkyena ɛna abusua ɛbɛ bɛyi no ma akɔsie no enti abusuafo nyinaa samalaka na abusuafo nyinaa mamo yakopa 25 years na papa abrante no entimi a ono nso ɛkɔ ɛnɛ Joso MP Christopher Joso MP ni 8 Christopher nso ɛnɛ na wodanti ono nso ɛma na happy birthday ɛna wa unia YA set former YA set yes set Tumasi Menshia South first vice chairman ono nso na ɛya na woda ono nso pa yɛma na happy birthday.
It's just about 22 minutes past 9. Hi, EZRA TV, EZRA Radio. Ma yena hona. Yemfa yen nkomo no entwaso. So MCR oma yemfa yen nkomo.
ka ebia o Britain so mo yesu mo kakra yesu America ne ade yenko e wo parliament ye de sa hini ye ne de ha ase nene abrofu yi de yesi esua
Obeto dan so they can go so go date you.
Oh, so that ya enye se kikriki so we dey aka krebi sa
yeah, not to that physical, yeah.
To say the see 7 no 7 January
yeah.
Yeah, atwede no ne ade nyina ba mu yi. Aduanaba me dey me ntan hu sa omo go date kura e bia na.
Not to that extent, I agree with you.
Intimidate enya de manage ho. Na de ekofa asase mi bae no eno ye mra e bia lawyer for na beka ho asem bebre na me de me nye lawyer intimi nka ho asem bebre brevi atwam na ja tech no ye mai kwa me ye law kakra na say me si be law sociology no eno nche so ye lawyer but aja me ni mra kakra bigiri se emra na ye mananya djuma emra ene ye mananya djuma yato aba no ye se nsem bi enoma bi entwa yi nti enipa ne bi di court afi court se ye nkoto aba ne bi Aduanaba mekura asem bi wo ha me pese meka ansa na meto aso aka bibia maka bi wo se da bia ye to aba ne basabasa ba ye wo mo a ye asa abato no mo hwe so ebi wo hokura na nye enipa mfa ne se supporters of the political party no enna basabasa ye ba ye anu nti ese yenkoto bi o nya ebi kwa na mfiri wo mo na mmom nipa bia ya omo hwe abato no so meka electoral commission for meka ise ye to aba 2020 na polling station bi ewo krobi ye frɛ ho ahyiafu se wo free insuta na okɔ fidiase a the first village okay wo bɛkɔ patati na okɔ ahyiafu
okay
usani ahyiafu a na okɔ atwea ba bia ya mountains no na obi ade ballot paper ya efiri ba bia enya ne yetete no wo ɛhɔ abi atimi aba betum amana yi watimi dia baba tuma amana yeye so ahu enti ye polling agent anu wo ho no no se yeto abai ye hwe a aburo so enti ballot papers no aya
EZRA 94.1
aburo so no every hin na bai enti mo bi yenhwe ye ma ba mu ni yenhwe ye hwe ye no na foreign ones ababeka be se 10 ya ni nyina so ya tintim ya ma political party ya enye party enye NDC party enti na ese ye yifri mu na wonim de nti America sa asemu bi no na ye expect say enipa ya oho ade ara wutie me ya oho a sa asem di si ye no ese say o de report u ba say na meme wo ho no asem a ye si ye nie ya nti bibi
electoral officer
na ya nti bibi ya na me kai so sa bre no na me de me kokko boy but na me nye regional officer obaye no na ye me nua kuma asapo agi
oh okay
and me ka jen say me nua asemo ya asie we say asem kasi o bako 10
and this was when
me ka the year 2020 December 7 2020 asema abato no 2020 year 2024 say barely about 5 years ago and was see me I have a lot to do so me kase eno nko anti me ba begina ho na ya koye press conference no money ade a me feel say emwa but with with hindsight no na senka ye press conference na ankeye
I see
because actually no national officers by that time na ye chairman Ofusuampofo and they say dunketia na others by ye keka sa asem no kata na mo hunu we nyina na mo anya de mo anya press conference ana se mo ami kranti na haya ye be meeting no e na mo be ka ho asem but me ka say wo mo a ya omo hwe abato so e ma sa ansem we sie no me hunu say na menti say ye se abato e ko so no ensem bi si baabi na wo hwe a nipa na omo hwe so no e na ma sa abasabasa ne ba ye no ye mfa obi anko gina court say ebia saa nipa no asotwe bi fata no a ɛsɛ yɛ de ma no dɛsɛ saa na ɛteɛ deɛ sɛ da biara wɔbɛyɛ anaasɛ binom bɛyɛ because onim sɛ wɔyɛ bɔne biara obiara nka na hwɛ na yɛ sɛ akɔsɛ sika asa akɔ akɔto aba bio so ahu ɛwɔ mu sɛ ne ɛbɛsie biara no yɛ ana political parties no bi susu no wɔn wɔ bi yɛ anaasɛ wɔn ka ho bi ne saa nɔma no ba but wɔn ntumi nyɛ saa nɔma na bere kora yɛ a wɔn a yɛ a yɛhwɛ abatoɔ so no ɛbɛma kwan ma saa deɛ naba enti sesei yɛsi yɛn nsa nkɔto aba no bio na mɛ yɛtoa so na sɛ MPP foɔ no sɛ wɔn wɔ kwan bi ɛsɛ sɛ wɔn fa soɔ me deɛ meka sɛ ɛyɛ court asɛm ada ɛnyɛ bi na si wɔ ayi ase breku gyaagye kwesi na asɛm a na ani kakora ne sɛ edusi tabakulo ɔka ho asɛm na bi TV ho na mesere wɔsi ɛkɔ so obi frɛ ne ka kyɛ ne sɛ asɛm no ayɛ amode akɔ no ebe ko atia mo enti mo mo ho na mo nkɔ yɛ appeal wɔsi wɔn abɔ mo nyinaa enti abra ya judge no eridi ne judgment ni nyinaa na ɔmo bɔ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo bɛn register hɔ sɛ deɛ bɛyɛ a sɛ basa wawie a ɛhɔ a register yɛsi yɛ appeal Aduanaba ɔmo kɔ na register no yɛso oni hɔ wɔn mo ahu register no yɛwie yɛ satisfactory others o sɛ nso hemfo ani bɛyɛ sɛ hwɛ kepkos kwa tintin ani bɛyɛ sɛ around bɛyɛ one na aduru judgment no yɛde aduru sɛ parliament house o sɛ nso hio yɛ a yɛde bɛ blɔko gyaakye kwesi na yɛmpɛ sɛ wɔyɛ dɛ ɔkɔ parliament ɔhu sɛ ne adeɛ no sitie but wei deɛ baayɛ no speaker koraa kyerɛ sɛ enduru brɛ bi no deɛ papa no ɛyɛ nyindam no wɔyɛ member of parliament for pandan enkodi bɛ sɛ jama 10 days or so enti wɔno deɛ ankwankɔ yɛ gyaakye kwesi deɛ no bi ya wɔno deɛ yɛ ama kwa gyaakye kwesi deɛ yɛama ne kwa akora mana anya filo ɛne yɛde amerika ɛne yɛde judgment no ɛba parliament sɛ yɛde brace speaker ɛne clerk sɛ gyaakye kwesi yɛyi no sɛ ɔnyɛ MP bio ɔn sɛ normal sesa afei deɛ o wunya kwa akora yɛ pio nti ɛno kora yɛ Aduanaba wote deɛ meken no ɛyɛ ɛkyɛ gyaakye kwesi deɛ no enti bigiri sɛ ɛyɛ mmara ne yɛka na maa bi tɔn koko wɔ adum soro hɔ mebɛyi sɛ yɛ a ɔso ɔn deɛ ɔyere pa no ɔtakyi nti mɛka kyɛn sɛ yɛ a na meba Ezra so yɛ a wɔntie me ɛsi bi na ɔwɔ baabi a yɛ a GBC foɔ no wɔ hɔ no nnua no ase hɔ yɛ a sɛ na yɛtu wɔ mu no baabi a ɔmo agye ho no so wafa hɔ nansan a adum baabi a GBC between Bank of Ghana ne yo ɛsi bi wɔ se court deɛ ɛnyɛ deɛ wadwene yɛ sɛ ɛyɛ nokore no kamera ne yɛka deɛ wo wadwene yɛ sɛ ɛyɛ nokore no ebia na nyɛ saa na tie na mmom mmara ne yɛka ɔno koko wura na asɛm no wɔka ho nti MPP foɔ no ebia deɛ wɔn adwene wɔn sɛ sɛ na tie no ebia na nyɛ saa mmara ne yɛka sɛ mmara no si ɛsɛ sɛ ba no yɛto bia odi a na to ana ɛsɛ yɛto na wɔn bo wɔn ho na sampa saa owura no ekwampa no ofa so aya o win elections no dia nyame bedi na ki election no besa win bi
okay thank you
na omo to aba no omo na besa ya to enti se enye dia kwambo ni no ofa so a ya o win elections no dia omo to aba kan no wa na besa to bi enti o besa ya ba
okay
o ha wi anim
me that's cancel Mamintio now I think so you will help us with the law issue of when there is a appeal. Sure. If it could mean as stay of execution or so for sort. Mamintio.
The last time I'm in Indonesia I was on Pure FM. He's still looking young.
Always.
Marco Crada. Tina Michiobia. Reverend. And now, Namra who, you,
Yeah.
What do you say? And when I maybe who say no more Tintamwa Abu Blues.
Oh, sir. I watched it.
I followed it a little bit. Tama no more making submission, not don't pray making a submission.
It was very chaotic. But very damn. It was chaotic. I watched it live.
Aduanaba, no credit I mean say. It is not for anything to me among the title honorable.
Yeah.
Title no montiasi.
Henry, there was nothing honorable.
And you run quo. And you parliament na soldier for call.
Aye, Oma.
And what you cry as a transition, and I microphone.
Normal vetting use.
Normal vetting moonsem. But do you know the reason? So what should proceed as they say will be to be the way MP. We are leaving.
Oh yeah.
Because they say about getting money.
Yeah.
Who scam kwa? Now let me chama
buy your way through.
Maybe best soon a form for now. No what to church niema ube MP.
Yeah.
Irrespective of your educational level, your thinking, your mannerism and anything, ube MP. Aduanaba. It is a cost ni a monetizing your political system. No said that once you have money, you can be an MP. We be an yebehu. Anyway. Aduanaba me know you are dream. It's me see. Occasionally, tempest will fly, but for a whole group of people, so omubaye ni omuye ene die. Ti say nti wan ni ensua no. Parliamentarians who are supposed to be honorable. Na nka hu MP a hu say oh when e di ya no the whole constituency yemfa obu ma no. Ono asa be de me kura me mu me ho na me da bu. Reverend
94.1
ade a MPs ni ye no.
Airtime.
So man you careful a wo.
Senior airtime.
Hwe obi ka say me na I don't want to even repeat it. But they should be careful. Ghana is not above all those countries that SFA military takeover in Asifu. We are not above it. So if we have gotten the chance to practice democracy, let the citizens feel that democracy is being practiced well. Nani microphone is your manimuno. So what you mean? Can one say must be can't say? If you want money, no more buy more boxing gloves, no more starting cool. Penny for Sikutu. Me who want to be between a gentleman and sticker. Very appalling.
Yeah, Brune.
Very, very appalling.
Sticker. No, I didn't say
I'm
that.
telling you, hey.
Oh,
Parliament. I'm telling you, Parliament. An arm of government like Parliament.
It's bad.
The head of Parliament takes over as president in certain circumstances. Mebwa. Ena ni amuye ni. Me da men ka say be share parliamentarians no. I would say they should bow down their heads in shame. Black Rasta kwatena se cancel your friend called privilege committee.
Oh. They have no shame.
Na wa mom no, wo so obi ntimi nkasa ni ha onkyere mo. Mo hauling over. Na wo mom no ne awo ye no. Ebe den na obuo no kraba. Whether MPP, whether NDC, they should bow down their heads in shame. We the citizens are telling them that is not what we expect from them. Their title should go by their character. Honorable should be honorable. So I'm just not that title no. I'm pay be mama man. Ni enfo mu din fra omo. Ni ehunu say oh, omo ko ha obi atimi ani opay. Look, Panda issue no. This is my opinion.
Okay.
Aduanaba.
Yes sir.
I have no problem with anybody taking the matter to court. Say, me who say bibi ankoso nti court ka bi ma me. But say nipa na ba, Aduanaba ordinary reliefs beba. The obe hwehwe court no ode ba.
Sure.
So if you look at the rata, omo kasa about some 41 polling stations.
Exactly.
Say eno ne what problem with it. Baby, a problem ni nyina fi ba ni ni o.
Yes.
Then the judge gives judgment and say munkoto ni nyina.
If the ruling has been that munkoto baby,
I don't think we will be
I
here.
don't think anybody will have it.
Because Ablekuma, the ruling was that 19 polling stations no munkoto wo ho. What is say obi bibi o parliament.
So what happened said this time round?
And then the judges did me ma nsem dane nsem Ghana hasa. This is look, we kra nyamra. Eye common sense. Aduanaba. Me say
nipa no ade ode amano no wansi.
Me say stores 4 and the word kejeti ha. Edum ha. Sorry. Omo niam omo ton fake niam. Enti Food and Drugs Board Ghana Standard Authority mumra na mumetu. Me throw petition me say stores 4 and e this edum ma chere stores no ABCD. Ghana Standard Authority buy ya. O say stores e we dum nyina amuntum. What is it? then na judge 90 million country say 41 now. Oman kasa petitioners ne ba say omo problem with it no. Ene ne yenkoto. Na emom yenkoto no nyina. Aduanaba. At the backdrop of Yesika Sem, Senior say Yesika Semi, such judgment will just give untold hardship on the government. Because they say I see a Kopesika for the entire constituency. Meanwhile, the infractions was in respect of 41 polling stations. That is why I have the problem. Now, say petitioners no right. I'm right in some petition. They call the judgment aba. But the moment there is a judgment, there is procedure. Sure. You would want to execute the judgment. So entry of judgment, you go ahead. That will follow. But the other side also has right. The other side in right in say, execute judgment in term dia. I will file what we call stay of execution.
Sure.
And once I notify all parties involved, Parliament, court, the lower court, lower court, the high court, because obviously they will go further to the Court of Appeal or Supreme Court. Then they get a copy of it. Say, the party has filed stay of execution. What it means is that, judgment, you cannot enforce the judgment until because stay of execution will not go alone. Or file stay of execution or remember notice of an appeal. It's all catch us a minute Tobo na the yasem ni yendu baby ha ni yamfro no kakra because ladder nti na court system more hierarchy no nti what you say mo bia we involved in this matter man nye bibia mfa ho Tobo na yentie if the appeal fails so be it. There is a stay of execution, there is a notice of appeal, there is a certiorari in Supreme Court.
Oh yeah.
3 processes are pending. And today in Parliament, through the Clerk of Parliament, Oba Bontia Betro said, Pandai seat is vacant. When we have not gotten the final determination of the matter. Wait, and yellow. These are procedures that every fundamental procedures are. Every law student even knows.
But of course, the majority leader and so will refer you into the CI, giving a provision. So say, for now, when there is a court ruling, the MP no automatically after the 7 days of the writ of injunction for stay of execution expire, he has to exit the parliament.
That is his interpretation of the CI.
Okay.
But what until I say it's opinion. The same article, what the two will be anymore, on also be interpreted differently. Aduanaba, stay of execution is stay of execution. The procedure never mentioned any MP stay of execution specifically. So you would want to interpret and broaden it. Stay is stay.
Okay.
Now, me papa ko jachi. Go back and go and check. There was a stay. And nobody walked him out from Parliament. Because there was a stay. Now in the way no issue no. The issue said na obi adikan ye say o mu bi sa motion no. I'm a speaker. I can't say any possible because there is a stay of execution. It is a now share minority now. They were always referring to the speaker. Said, Speaker, let your ruling stay. Ruling now was to say, once there is a stay, we cannot talk about it. The end channel, Maninya Juma, and all of them were there when the speaker gave that ruling. Sometimes.
na wo de wo asɛmbe na eba yi wo de sɛ minim so ho ni asɛm bia nam so saa minim sɛ me ho ni asɛm bia sɛ yampa sɛ yɛ bɛkɔ kora no a bɛkɔ kora na me ho so min suro hwe because minim sɛ sɛbe memfa me nsa nka obi asika enti na Aduanaba sɛ ba sɛ bi a obi ekokodi post bi sɛ yɛn nkurɔfoɔ yi kura yɛ wɔ hɔ yi na sɛ bi a ne ho ba sɛ mu a Aduanaba sɛ court no obi de ne ko sɛ special prosecutor sɛ yɛ hin o yɛ ma no nko fesi na fe de besi bi a ne sɛ esi na ɔmampani dada nanado ɔnam a sɛ na wote a ɔte Martin will buy soon so now it is all kasa asɛm na okay pa ɔso Martin sa bre no a na just obi anim sɛ but enne isi Japan ba ye asɛ special prosecutor no ebinom kura se ebenya kura ye nyimfiri ho me de me no omo nya twen office ne de na se bia nipa omo ho no mom na enya adwuma yie na sɛ omo adwuma enso ne a yehu ne ebe no na ya no ɔyɛ ade bi ɔkasa na wɔwoso no ho ɔkasa na me sa nipa omo te sa no kura no ya na mani nyi omo kura wo ka de wo ka nya wo so aya wo so ho no ene ade no na me no me de ye bibia wo asɛm bi ka mo bibia ntie bi ya na me fi say you know symptoms or let me say signs of immaturity wo so sa wo so na ya wo so na ye dey na fe beto brebie kura wo say ankwa no ma sa nyum de wi ana mu de asusu an de
ankwa no ma be de kra
ade ba ankwa no ma
oh my god
adwuma na hwe na ye na obi ahu se ne ye na wo ye no enti say ama special prosecutor adwuma no kura na ono ampo ne ne nansen no ma oye pebu ye okoye a o ma ye diteni no eni nsma oka unim oka asem bi susu se kanoforiata abra ya o free Ghana akọ abruchiri no
no muntimi nya
ho o de ko ba bia nso bia amwa no ehin no de ko eno kura se efre ne ye busa no ho asem se wo de ko bia na ana se NIB say what they call my police for so what they call my CID say what they call my Iyoko for and I say why no the man no ya nso so omo amo no and I say bia national security ehim for no they call my omo ya obi amu enti wono no na okọ no oba enti say no wamma wono ankasa no ne ho kura no ehi ne ho kura ya yesere hwɛ ensɛm bia wo ye no ho sisira brada pansɛm ba ye ho afedu blebre o sei ya ma bibia mponim ensɛm a ya oka ɛfa Mustafa Hamid ho owura yi de no bafa stock yi hana hwan no me ade ene empo kanoforiata ne charge say o say 24 so say you bebre fi say wo ye sa akwa bebre fi se wo yesa akwa bibia mfiri muma enti no special prosecutor de meka ne se onkeka no ho because wankeka no ho a obema office no kura no enipa bebre kura no yeso no nko na emu no office no kura obi emu no bi
okay
na fei die si wo Benin hey Aduanaba enya sem papa bia sa o
not at all boboba
enya sem papa bia sa
not at all
because si wo Mali si wo Burkina asi wo Guinea asi wo Guinea Bissau
EZRA 94.1
Madagascar de na de crime say jama ano de entimi anye successful na akosi
yeah and so anye successful they made attempts
enna nanu ya so
last 2-3 years Gabon nomne Burkina
Gabon de say no so sa no so successful chire no so sa kokogina successful somehow enti Aduanaba emwa na ni nyina no ne yesua ne se ohun se democracy si ni nyina no eye abibre mu hade ye nyina no se yesua young democracies ya enkanka wo mu a ya se soja baiba na civilian government aba na hwan aba na se nyame boa na se ebia civilian government ba na jesu fansa be atemfufuro kura Benin kura no de ase keku kura si ho no ache
since 1960
ai
omunya independence Omo nhyɛ da nko bi.
Oh, ku de bi esi hɔ pɛn but em sache.
Ache, okay.
Kereku kura so no ku no de buy. So kai na. Odi ku na buy but opet na so no for a long time ku bi ensi. Wɔtwe so pa.
Aso omo mpe omo ho asɛm.
Aha, omo mpe omo ho asɛm. So but di nyina no eyesuahunu. Ade a ye call so ama omba so no so pray tete. Em say mo ya we. Ana say Aduanaba ya we. Say second time to say the ebi no kika say o mampani mama o me change constitution no onko tete no. Me ekọ frempon okofu. Say ono kura o ka so okọ tete na change constitution na. Me anya dey support. Because they are ensem bebreba. Ebi na asi wo Cote d'Ivoire. So ahu Alasana
Asan Watara say nrechi no musan
omo ye but won say munsem bebre ma wo mo tu aba no kra ebi kura adwane ba Ghana so ahu saa no man ye mpe bi wa ye constitution say wo komienu a ko mo bi mra na
nyonkwa na nyansa wo
da bi nyonkwa na nyansa wo tirimu nyonkwa na nyansa wo tirimu ko mo bi mra ye constitution ni saa na kire na ye de ne de kura na ye 4 years na another 4 years no renew afi ye renew mandate ni we na ko ba bi because be nyonkwa na nyansa wo tirimu na kere yi Benin ono de omo change constitution so onko tetem Togo kura de etai kura so ahun ti sa no ma we nyina na ase ehwe se de be ya ye ka bi ma min ka bi mamuo no ebetimi atumpon
that's lawyer
ama atumdua ye de aba
that's lawyer
Reverend many of our doing completely
of course
on as far as the OSP is concerned menya sure say OSP institution no an office no bad name probably the person who is in charge now.
Okay.
Remember your friend be show working and I'm
yeah.
Obia yes wow. Say konrem kuku aboa ba one fa bia mad to aso fa bia. Ye mesa so bi. E wo say of your baby bia na mountain ten ensuma
yesuma abanyansa
for
ensuma ana mountain.
Fantastic.
And afi ye ka bibi say de onum to na de ni gina no point.
Fantastic. So what you say? What has been the achievement of Kisia Jabin as OSP? Monka ba komamenti.
For me, I don't know.
8 years. Okay, Martin me dibi me boa. Until Kisia wanya how many years for OSP?
Kisia Jabin by 2021.
2021.
Yeah, 2021.
Good. So 4 years this government too has come and is continuing with you.
Our 6 year non is a renewal term.
Okay.
Or 6 years. About Odi after 6 years. And I say,
renewal. Oh, fantastic. Menya sure say 6 years in so President Mahama will renew.
Never so there.
Me information Martin Pebu Martin the information
But
Aduanaba, he has done nothing.
Yeah.
It has always been rhetorics. Kasa. And no customer wabeg now no press conference no aka obi hu asema ebedu a chirafe on my charges na charges no how can you give about 50 something charges to somebody one person law lecturer moi now are you going to prove all elements in those offenses one by one now say the case be we no be 20 years to come 80 other charges went me hu nia was solid evidence ewom now waka say let me go for 2 of them 3 for them and prosecute it. So Kisia Jabin has told the whole Ghana, the whole world, say he does not know his work. And the means that I so be say Kisia Jabin kwa. Many depend by your dream. Office there be because it will really help the Attorney General in corruption fight. But Kisia Jabin as OSP has failed, and he has failed woefully. Therefore, if there is any call for his dismissal, I support it. He should go. Asama OKATAKYIE say na sata ma no for yata be kono okan na obia wanti bi OKATAKYIE wan wonti bi nkyere yen say na den na senka sata no ti bi kyere yen say matro letter on the 5th president please can you debia stop for yata na bi wa kyere letter outro call immigration wa kyere letter ho na kan ne ka de be kyere yan ma yehunu say ampa say utu anamon bi no bia mu wa nene aban foforo abanti wo be upese oto asunti wo ka bibi say na me kan na obi anya hwe na wan. Did you make any attempt? Show us one evidence. So make an attempt to move for your tanko. Look, Aduanaba, kun sensem no. Me dey me yam shishi mi o. Because ye kan no. E wo mu say Obian, I'm apart from Burkina, Omo Makani, and Omo share border. But just a stone throw. When him says a background, I say, Omo ku, sa other yenya impact because in Crawford be Johnny Baha. Ebi ani say Ivory Coast for Bani and who then actually. That is why I never supported the fact that we invited Traore to this country. Personally, I never.
And Obai on the BJ fans.
I am telling you, it will say Emma. I say government, government condemn Benin. You know, people were like, now condemn Benin. Now say Burkina onusu yeku maker, and so I know they don't entertain. You know, please, as a country, young washi and selfie and the cool leader home. So what did you want? Did you on funny fans in Trababy? We don't only say offer after set to everybody. No boys, the people are getting be crowded in the sticker.
Oh yeah,
he has become a demigod. Why? Why should we as a country associate ourselves with Tuari? We don't need him. That guy is being supported financially by Russia.
Yeah.
It's not like he's doing anything. That's like scanning one man. May I sure say US and now America and now France. The things that Tuari is doing, he can also do it. So please, we don't want to associate ourselves with any cool leader. Pay want some croway. Tiwan Yadian dear we have fufu ye banku here pa and your friend ye better them. Lockdown kakra ye hunuso. COVID time lockdown kakra no. She said ye tete ha ye. Nantokwa ebesi ha. It's uncalled for and we should tread cautiously.
Senior, 1 minute. If there's any comment you want to make, just 30 seconds. Anything. Over. Bibi or half person.
Could ye? Enya de aya ebebo bia.
Sure.
Na soja bai. Ye de ye hu bi kura no. Ye hu Rollins de.
Ye hu so fa ya kan.
Yes, ya kan.
O kan kura na o popo. Ya truck keke na o kan.
I love that.
Na sa na me secondary school na papa bi to dice wo ye fie. Na sabre no omo so omo nam amanfo omo eye holding say holding na sa no gas
ya omo
hold no ma awo mu fie ne ade dice no 21 so big store na anko store
no fie na say wholesale
me say Aduanaba awre hosem
chama
na papa yi subi no da ya chi wa Subin Valley ba bia ne na je kwa me fie Subin Valley na one man amrantie bi asesa tight nyina na ehwe gusu bi nti ye te soro a ehunu se papa yi wo mo toilet bi tokuro na wo mo pia de nyina na edi gusu bi
because anyway
because of why
cancer
nti de ye hunu ye no na ye wo fie ho no ye nto ties ye nya hwi o
so na mo ye
because ye feel say soja for no ba hwa na da ya a champion ni we no ye bo mutu sa bre no wi achi nyina menim say na July o say wi achi nyina ye say Ghana nyina ye say di
cancer here sorry I call
me dem di twa so ye nchia nchia seche kwaman ra
okay
na bedi akode bra otoso mienu so him say I'm his personal lawyer
okay
I me nchia kese e koma no anopai baby bi obi anyame nka no no mo ho ban no ma kwaman no okay
I'm about my family birthday dedications. Yeah, sorry, so. Okay, Daniel Menubua for Prempe, Tony Prempe Boa for Papa. I wish you happy birthday. And Dan, happy birthday to you, Tony. Oba celebrated the birthday. Yes, I cancer. Christopher, lawyer Kwabna Boateng, PA, and your birthday, Christopher. Happy birthday to you. And another birthday dedications and comma. Seth Chumesi, MPP First Vice Chairman, Menchia South, and your birthday. Happy birthday to you. And of course, do we have any other birthday? Ohinere Nana Akuya Pukuya Boamai Hima from Emmanuel from Pong. I will share Ohinere happy birthday. Of course, Obapa Radisha. Mr. Enoch Opoku from Mr. Opoku and family. I wish you happy birthday, and of course this is where we end our morning discussion. The Reverend Daniel Kofi Asante. And until we meet again, I'm leaving you in the hands of DJ Godfred, or the more Tata Kusise Dubako, Ebebo, na Kwamnasa Rochunuku, Ede Makosam Atuamoso. Until we meet again.